you sleep, I'm gone.
What's good, what's good, what's good, family? It's your boy, the Wallstreet Chapter. Welcome to another episode of Trappin Tuesdays, man. Episode 121, man. Listen, we know y'all had a long day. Y'all had a great holiday. And we just want first and foremost just say thank y'all, man. Like, y'all could have been anywhere. Y'all could have been laying down. Y'all could have been binge watching something, you know, but you chose to really just come here and lock in with us. So we wanna make sure we give you an immense amount of value for your 2.5 and 3 hours. And again, from myself and the squad, we just want to say thank you. Also, man, we saw y'all tapped in. We saw y'all tapped in for the Thanksgiving show. And we just want to tell y'all thank y'all for just tapping in, letting your family tap in, introducing them to us. We saw y'all in the chat, and we want to tell y'all thank y'all for that too. Jose, how was your holiday? Yeah. Yeah.
Eating good, but nah, it was amazing, bro.
Did you have stuffing or did you have dressing?
I asked, but I didn't get an answer, so.
You didn't get an answer?
I didn't get an answer of which one it was. I don't know which one it was. Y'all, I feel a lot of judgment going on in this
I don't know if
studio
it's
right
judgment,
now,
but I'm just trying to figure out what happened.
No, you giving me the face. Everybody else around me is like, oh my God, I can't believe you.
I feel like. So I want to do something different today, Jose. Instead of starting the show like I usually start the show, I heard something this weekend, Jose, that really, it made me think. And I've been just thinking on it all weekend. Thinking on it so much to the fact where I didn't even ask you what the title for the show was today. Because I've really just been, it's been on my mind, bro. So, and I know you gave me the title when I got here. And one of the things, one of the amazing things about our relationship with the show is, you test my ability to show up in the moment. I don't know if it's partly because you are just amazed at it, or you just sharpening my skills, or a little bit of both. But
definitely both.
No opening is pre-written. I don't realize what the title is until I walk into the studio. And then from then, with maybe like an hour and a half, I come up with whatever we talk about in the beginning of the intro, which is really good. But I went to church this weekend, Jose, and Sarah Jakes preached this weekend, and she said something, bro. That really touched me, and it made me just think about my journey. And here's what she said. She got it from the scripture, and it said, and then Moses said to him, if your presence does not go with us, do not send us up from here. And in my mind, I wrote down something, bro. Like, this moment shows Moses' deep understanding that the success and purpose mean nothing without God's guidance and his presence. It highlights his humility and reliance on God as the ultimate source of strength and direction. And the reason why that truly has been on my, and I told you today, I said, Jose, I'm not going to do an opening like I usually do, because I don't want to interrupt the flow of how this thought is running through my brain and through my body right now, right? And I hope I hope our community gives me a minute to dig into this a little more. So the reason why this is so important to me, Jose, and I know we talk about stocks, we talk about so much, bro, but I truly don't believe that I would be where I am without God. I don't try to force God on anybody, but I do feel like if you're gonna partake in what we doing to this show, like you gotta get you a little taste of it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sip on a little scripture here and there. Just a little sprinkle of it on your cakes or something. You know what I'm saying? And so God, Jose, bro, it was interesting to me, Jose, because lately, bro, I literally I have been in the crib pondering on what's next for us. Let me give a little retrospect. Let me give a little more, let me set the stage a little bit. So a friend of mine, real good friend of mine, they did really good during the pandemic, him and his wife, and things have slowed down a bit. And I can tell as a man, it isn't sitting well with him. They just had a little one. And Wifey doesn't really want to partake in the business anymore. She just wants to be a mother, right? She just wants to be a mother. She wants to be a mother and a wife. And the business was predicated on them as a unit. And we had a conversation. And it's the thing about life is sometimes, Jose, is a conversation that you can have in the moment you're talking to the person, but you're talking to yourself at the same time. Right? Like I'm talking to my dog, but I'm talking to me at the same time as I'm talking to my dog. Right? And so I'm talking to him, I'm like, son, check this out. I said, listen. If Wifey doesn't want to be a part of the business no more in this way, that's okay. But here's what you gotta understand. As a man, a husband, and a father, this family falls on your shoulders. I said, because she gave you what you wanted. A seed. She gave you a seed. You asked her to be your wife, and she said, okay. From that moment on, whether you like it or not, no matter what you hear on Instagram or not, the pressure is on. The pressure is on. I said, as your dog, it is my duty to make sure you don't fold under the pressure. That's my duty, because I watch you. I said, when I did my first webinar, I had to call you because you had this yours, and I needed to figure out what the structure looked like. He was like, yeah, bruh, you know, things just, I said, listen to me. And you listen to me well. I said, you get on that, you give Wifey a kiss, you give her a hug, and you assure her you got this. I said, there are times in I say business is, and I just told Bernard this today, and I told him this today because it was fresh on my mind because I just told it to my dog. I said, business is the ultimate sport, but there is no other sport that is analytically dependent as business. I said, there's no other sport that is analytically dependent as business. And here's your problem right now. You are looking at the bottom line and you ain't looking at the analytics. I said, you get in the game and you go look at the data and you study the data. I say, now listen to me. You might not be where you want to be because you keep looking at where you was. I say, you keep looking at what happened in a pandemic. People were sitting inside and people were spending money and you thought it was going to stay like that. But it changed. I say, don't you get mad at yourself because you had to, watch this, you had to downsize. It's okay. I said, let me tell you why it's okay. And this me talking about all. I said, it was the new nigga with money syndrome. It's the new nigga with money syndrome. You ball out. You ball out. You come from nothing. You splurge. I say, but the thing is, you gotta get that out your system. I say, but my dog, we do not fold. We do not fold. I said, you get your ass up. I said, here's what you do know. If you did it once, you could do it again. Because the internet ain't changed. I said, there's 1 million people that can live and change their life off the information that you have. Because you're literally doing it. I said, but here's what you got to do right now. I said, in this season, you got to go back to seed time. Because it's a famine. I said, now the dope part about this, I said, let me show you something. I sent them like 7 screenshots. I say, these are public companies that have folded. They've went out of business. So don't think just because as you a small entrepreneur that it's just you. Here's multi-million-dollar business, billion-dollar businesses that are folding in this economy. I said, so here's what you do, bro. You go back in the lab and you focus on seed time. You don't focus on nothing. I said, what you doing right now, is it paying the bills? He said, yep. I said, that's a blessing. I said, what you doing right now is paying the bills, that's a blessing. Because you ain't downsized enough to where you got to go work for somebody else right now. I said, if that was the case, as a man, you got to do what the hell you got to do. Because Wifey can't feel it and Lil One can't feel it. Because you made the commitment to stand in the paint, to be a father and a husband. That's how we show up. I say, now I ain't a husband, but I'm a father. I travel all the time to go see my best friend, to cuddle with her, to love on her. Because I love the game. I love the game of being a father. I love the game of being a provider. I love that game. I love it. Me and her mama can be on great terms and we can be on shaky terms, but I love it because I gotta figure out how to get her back in alignment with what the mission is. I'm a man that understands the mission. I don't fold under pressure. I love that game. And I say, bro, listen to me. Nothing against my ladies. I said, she's a woman, bro. Her emotions are going to change, bro, like that. She's a first-time mother. She gonna look at that baby and feel something. She gonna look at that account and feel something. She gonna look at you and feel something. She gonna look at herself and feel something. You don't have that privilege. You don't have that privilege. You gotta build the ark. I say, now here's the dope part about this, bro. I say, God did not give Noah's whole family the vision. He didn't tell the wife, the sons. He didn't tell none of them. He told Noah, go do this. And God was so dope with it, he gave him exact measurements. Mind you, they had never seen rain before. They ain't never seen rain before. Exact measurements, 300 cubic meters. This finished story, he was so precise, you gotta have it broken down in the insides. You gotta have, watch this, you gotta have clean and unclean animals. Some you gotta have 7, some you gotta have 2. This is what he told him. But Noah understood the assignment. And then once he understood the assignment, what he did was he then gave everybody else instruction. Listen, he got the message. He got the information. He didn't question the information. The people who saw him questioned what he was doing, but he didn't question the information. That was diligence. And it was leadership. I say, bro, you sit back, you pray, you fast, so you can get instruction. But you cannot get instruction if you are also battling worry. You cannot get the instruction if you are battling with worry. The reason being is because God doesn't speak loud, he whispers. And it's hard to hear a whisper when the worry is loud. Because worry causes anxiety. Anxiety is the fear of things that haven't even happened yet. So you are painting a picture of things that aren't happening, and God is trying to whisper to tell you what is going to happen. So he's on the phone and he's like, bruh. He's like, damn, bruh, you right. I say, now, bro, I'm not telling you this to motivate you. I'm telling you this because now your next story is, I went from nothing to something, I lost it and got it back. You now built resiliency. I say, bro, wifey cannot feel this. That is your obligation. That is your obligation. Yep, we can't do Chanel bags. Yep, we can't do Gucci bags. Yep, we can't do all that. It's okay, but she can't feel it. Meaning, our bills are good. Roof, good. Food, good. Clothes, we good. You ain't going to Saks, but you can go to Zara. You okay? We downsize. I say, now downsizing hurts a little bit, but it only hurts the ego. But it frees up financials. It's okay to hurt the ego if we gonna free up some bread. And so, bro, in having that conversation, I thought I had to go back, bro, and I had to listen to what Pastor Sarah said. And, bro, think about this. I know we supposed to talk. That's why I said Jose's gonna be a little different from usual. Because this was real life here. You feel me? I myself have been thinking, where do I, with my instructions, take my tribe? Because the thing about a shepherd is, the sheep will follow him regardless, even if it's off a cliff. Even if it's off a cliff. And so I was talking to Pastor Don a while back, and he told me that the reason why the shepherd would anoint the sheep's head with oil was to protect them from the habits of ignorance in which they had. Now that's me paraphrasing what he said to me. The sheep would stick their head in the place that can cause them danger. And so the oil would be a repellent from the snake. So I had to ask myself, as a former financial shepherd, because there's a large group of people that follow me, whether Patreon, whether Trappers Anonymous, whether it's just the Wall Street Trapper brand, whether it's Trappin' Tuesdays every week, there's a percentage of people that follow me. And I'm aware that some follow me blindly. And so whether I realize it or not, I am responsible. I am responsible. Whether I signed up for it, whether I didn't sign up for it, I am responsible. And I have to take that responsibility boldly because it comes with the territory. It comes with the territory. And so I'm like, God, like where do we go? What do I do? I am embarking on territory that I have never been before. This is the largest purchase of my life. Truth of the matter is, I don't need it. I did not need to buy that building. The money that I'm spending on it, the money that's going into it, is only for us. That $850,000 could have stayed in my account. The millions that we about to put in here to get it up and running, the people I got to hire, that could have been money I kept, but I'm following instructions. I am following instructions. And I am not worried about the circumstance. So you go back and I'm listening, and Moses says, if your presence does not go, don't send me. Now, mind you, in this moment, and I'm not trying to recreate this because Pastor Sarah talked about it, so I'm just bringing it back to see how it hit me. Mind you, Moses had done went to the mountain, talked, they got impatient. what happens when the people who you are sent to lead get impatient? So I'm telling my dog, I say, listen to me. When you go into seed season, you do not let her impatience budge you. You go get the instruction. If you lead with a sense of firmness, conviction, you can nullify her impatience. Because the assurance comes when you say, I got us. You don't let her impatience rock the ship. I say, because once you take hold of the stern wheel and become the leader, I say, bro, there's moments where y'all together and there's moments where you got to just step in leadership all the way. That's how I got to work. There's moments when y'all together and there's moments you got to say, hey, babe, I got this. And he was just like, dog, I needed that, bro. But I'm talking to myself at the same time. Because I love the game so much, Jose. And here's the thing when you love the game. I'm looking at my dog and I'm telling myself, I'm so glad that I've always prepared for the fan. I've always, not judging my dog, but saying, bro, you've always prepared for the fan. And so then, Jose, it brings me to this thing. So I started this decision. I said, okay, I want to read the Bible from front to back. I'm not going to wait till January 1st. So I just started. And I'll say this and we'll get on to the show, right? I ran across something in the first 4 chapters of reading Genesis that blew my mind. First thing was, I noticed that God told, after everything God created, he said, after every variation, Jose, he said, this is good. So God doesn't finish with a thing until he says it's good. So God will never leave you on bad. He will always leave you on good. Every time. I said, okay, that's good. But then after he created Adam, he said, this is very good. And then God had already gave the beast the permission to be fruitful. But he told Adam to replenish, subdue, and he gave him dominion, which means he put man in a leadership role. I said, okay, that's good. That's good. So then we go through the process. He created Eve. I said, okay, that's good too. Eve bites the apple. I'm like, okay, I see what's happening here. And then it says, Adam heard God's voice walking. And I said, wait, huh? He did what? He said, Adam heard God's voice walking. And so I fast forward and go to Moses when Moses says, if your presence isn't there, don't send us. And so I said, okay, so wait up. if Moses says that, and then Adam says, I heard God's voice walking. Is that presence? That presence is like when you locked in with God, that presence overwhelms you. So I said, okay, I dug into that. But then I went further and said, they covered themselves. All right. They covered themselves. They covered themselves. So God asked him, like, Adam, where art thou? And I'm like, yo, God be playing all kind of games. Right? God plays silly games with us to see where we at. Because you know where I'm at already. But the thing that got me was two things right here. Jose, he told a snake, because of what you done, you will spend the rest of your life on your belly. I said, so is a snake upright? I'm asking. Because if the punishment is to spend the rest of your life on your belly, that means the belly that the snake slithers on now isn't its original position. So that caught me off guard, Jose. I'm like, oh, now here's the part I wanted to get to. God tells them, I will cover you with animal skin. And in my mind, Jose, I thought about this. When God has a calling on your life and you are tapped in with his purpose, even when you disobey, he will find grace to cover you correctly. He says, I cover them with animal skin after they was disobedient. So I said, so when you get in alignment with him and he gives you the instruction, even through your disobedience, to get done what he needs to get done, he will cover you correctly. And that was my weekend, Jose. I said all that to say that, bro. Even in your disobedience, Jose, God will still cover you correctly. Because listen, they were covered with fig trees. So like God said, okay, take that off. And since you're going to cover yourself up, I'm going to cover you correctly. And that's what my weekend was, Jose. So I'm on 1 through 4. So tonight when I get finished the show, I'm going to do 5 through 10.
So you just been therapy trap and Bible study trap.
That's it, bro.
I ain't mad at it.
Therapy trap, reading the Bible, talking to my homies. Because here's the thing, bro. We can get so caught up in money and then just lose ourselves.
That's real.
Bro, making money not that hard. I'll be honest with you. Like, bro, making money is not that hard. And I think we put so much, you know, somebody say what the stock market doing. I don't know, ask CNBC. CNBC was on from 9 o'clock this morning. Jim Cramer probably just went off. Trappin Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? God and money. God and money. You know what I'm saying? So, Jose, I feel like, you know, on our journey, bruh, it's easy for me to tell people right now that money ain't everything. But it's hard to tell people who trying to get to the bread, you got to experience it. You got to experience it. That's where the terminology God and money came from. Because I realized that with all the money, I still was empty. When Rose said richer than I ever been, that's why I'm at in my life. But what happens when you got more money than you ever had, but emotionally, you insufficient. Spiritually, you insufficient. The money ain't gonna mean nothing to you then, because you're gonna keep trying to use the money to fill voids that it can't fill. What the Bible tell us, money is good for all things. Well, your emotions is not a thing. Your spirituality is not a thing. The love that you need is not a thing. Mental clarity is not a thing. Peace is not a thing. These are essentials to life. Those are essentials. Why you think millionaires and billionaires blow their brains out? And you be like, I ain't even. So I'm gonna help you get some money. That's cool, but you gotta, with me, you can't just come to me to hear about money. If you came to me just to hear about money, tune back in about an hour and a half from now. I'll be somewhere around 1-800-TRAPPER hotline, somewhere in a recession, like leave and come back. Jose gonna be mad because the followers gonna go down, but he know for sure I don't care. I don't care. Like the people who rock with me understand, like that's where I'm at with it. And here's what I understand, bro. Like when you get, but it's hard when you, I was telling my people this the other day. I said, we gotta get the money because the money exposes the gaps that we have. See, you can maneuver through life. You can maneuver through life knowing you got the gaps because the money supersedes everything else. You just ignore the gaps and focus on the bread. But when you get the bread and you patch that up, you start realizing all the other gaps that you have. So one of the things that I studied, me and my girl Danielle, she told me one day, she said, I want you to study how a potter makes a pot. And I said, why? She said, I just want you to study it. I said, all right. So I went through this rabbit hole of just watching different potters make pots. And so that process is amazing to see what happens. It's a little water, starts from a hole, moves his fingers around, and goes up. But here's one thing I noticed. The pot can be completely finished. Once he examines the pot, the clay, if there's a crack in it, he crushes the pot and starts all over again. Because if there's a crack in the pot in the clay phase, the pot will never, ever, ever, watch this, Jose, watch this. The pot would never hold its true capacity. So now I look at myself as a vessel. Now watch this. As a vessel, how many leaks in my vessel, how many cracks in my vessel do I have from living life? How many cracks in my vessel do I have from living life? And if God is the potter, How many times has he put me through pressure situations to crush me so that he can remold me the right way? But because I don't want to get crushed, I walk around with the gaps. I walk around with the leaks because I don't want to get crushed. And I'm like, no. Just fill the money leak up and I'm going to deal with the rest. How you going to fill the money leak up when I'm the one that give you purpose? I have you here for a reason. I have to crush you, but you don't want to get crushed. So you walk around empty and on your deathbed, you saying, I wish I'd have did this with my life. I wish I'd have did this with my life. But now it's too late. Now it's too late. And so now you, watch this, you getting the money and you are pleasing the people on Instagram. You are pleasing the people on, because that's what you're pleasing them. Here's what it is now. Now it's a bunch of empty vessels being hollow to one another. And so when you run across a full vessel, you wondering why this one's so sturdy. Why this one got so much sustenance? Because it's operating in the magnitude in which the potter made it. So let's go to the story right quick, Jose, of when Jesus did his first miracle. He does his first miracle, Jose. The first thing he does is assess the situation. But here's the most important thing about him assessing the situation, Jose. He poured water into empty vessels. But the empty vessels did not have not one leak. So because the empty vessels didn't have one leak, they had the ability to Now watch this. Watch this, Jose. Hear me well right here. At no point will you read that Jesus turned the water to wine. Go read it. It said when he tasted it, he tasted wine. The best wine. But if you read it, it never says that Jesus turned the water to wine. Go read it. I've been reading. It never says it. It says when they tasted it tasted. Like, go read it. Go read it, L. Watch it. But that shows this. That shows the power of God. He said, go pour water, watch this, into the vessels. Watch this. They had the capacity. Go read it. Go, bro, when I showed it to Pastor Don said, oh, you in there. Because what happens is, bro, I'm looking at it with a different, I'm looking at it with a different eye. And I'm looking at it with a different heart. With a different eye and a different heart. With a different eye and a different heart. What you see, L? It's profound. But the power is in God's ability to have. It's in our ability to have faith in the possibility. And I say it all that to say, money is a byproduct of our faith. Money is a byproduct of our ability to execute information. That's it. The we overlook the power of the vessels having the capacity, not realizing that we are the vessels. What's your capacity? And you'll never reach maximum capacity as long as you got the leaks and they are untended to. So you'll look at some people, Jose, and be like, bro be running up a bag. But you don't know, like, bro be fasting, bro be praying, bro be asking for, she be asking for, you wonder why her business flourishing, you wonder why his business flourishing, and you trying to figure out, listen, you trying to figure out what their strategy is. Talk to me, L. What we see? That is. That's all I said. So L said that when she read was that it doesn't say, and that's what it doesn't say that Jesus turned the water into wine, which is what I'm saying. But it said once he touched it and tasted it. Meaning, watch this. It's about to be good right here, Jose. It's about to be good. Meaning God will change your taste buds. Huh? Come on, L. L. Meaning God will change your taste buds. Okay, let's dig a little further with that. It will change your taste for life. You will thirst for something different. Man, let's talk about stocks, man. All right, let's talk about stocks, man.
As I always say, the doors of the church are now
Let's talk about
open.
stocks, bro.
Turn to your neighbor.
Let's talk about. Let's talk about stocks, bro. Let's talk about stocks, bro. Let's talk about stocks, bro.
Look, here's the crazy part. Some of the cats who are here like, yeah, I don't want all that. I came here. They'll catch on.
No, it's okay.
I love it.
Bro, you know how I get down, bro. I'm on my mission. We gonna lose who we supposed to lose.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna keep who we supposed to keep. And we gonna bring who supposed to come.
And look, as the shepherd, we ain't gonna feel it. We ain't gonna feel it.
Now, here's the thing now. No trapper left behind.
Mm-hmm.
No trapper left behind. But we gonna keep who we supposed to keep. We gonna lose who we supposed to lose.
No.
And we gonna get to come with us who's supposed to come, bro.
Arrivederci.
And we okay with that. Think about this, Jose. Think about this. When Moses, all right, I'm saying this and I'm gonna go about my business.
No, we good. Go.
When Moses split the Red Sea, you know I had this conversation with you.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody ain't make it.
Right.
We don't never talk about that part.
They don't talk about that. They talk about
everybody ain't make it.
Everybody did not.
You gotta realize some people was walking and they was like, hey, that water really standing up. Well, I see that fish right there.
Mm-hmm.
And they got stuck. Everybody ain't make it.
Nope.
The only people who made it was the people who was supposed to make it. The people, watch this, who had the mustard seed faith.
Mm-hmm.
That's the ones that made it, yeah? Thank you for fact checking me right quick, girl. I love a good fact check.
We're going to talk about it tonight at the bar.
I love a good fact check. All right, let's get to it, man. Let's get back to it, man. So, Jose, that's how I've been, man.
Nah, that's good, bro.
My goal is to read it from start to finish. From beginning to end. And I had to read it with 3 different books. So I had to read, so Pastor Don told me to get the King James Version, a New King James Version, a Parable Bible, a Message Bible, and some other. I'm like, bro, I'm not going to never finish, bro. How I'm going to read I can't read 6 of them.
Look at the NIV, NLT,
yeah,
New King
he got
James.
me with an NI. I'm like an XLK and a, what is all them things, bro? Like, how many is it, bro? Yeah, bro. God dang, bro. But it's good, bro, because you get to see. Oh, and I did get this book. I think it's called y'all can help me with this word. It's called etymology book. So it's the study of words. Etymology. So I had to get it. I had to get an etymology book so I can learn what the words mean. Yeah, because it's a different. So yeah, I had a. Anyway, let's go, man. All right. Damn, Jose, let us get an hour in? Don't do that no more, bro.
Look, I was trying to at the 45, but then, you know.
I got a Parable Bible. Yep, I had to get, so somebody said, Trap, you can get a Parable Bible. I figured that out after I bought 17 of them. No, an app ain't gonna do me well. No, that ain't gonna do me well. I gotta do this.
Yeah, the Bible app, it's like conjunction with.
Yeah, I need to do that. But I had to get the parable thing. After I bought 17 of them, I said, well, I could just get that one right here. Anyway, let's go to it, man. I am a certified Wall Street trapper. I'm confident in my ability to make great investments. The stock market is a machine that prints money, and I'm more than capable of operating this machine. Not only will I free myself, but my family will eat for a lifetime based on the information I apply today. I'm a money maker and a wealth builder. Today, I break all chains that anchor me to that poverty mindset. My ancestors will smile now because I've turned our last name into an asset. My family's purchasing power will increase indefinitely. Today, I make the declaration that no longer will I be a slave to money. No longer will the generations behind me inherit lack. No longer will I submit to selling my time for money. I am a first-generation millionaire. I am the architect of my family's legacy. I am a certified Wall Street trapper. And Wall Street looks like us now. Let's go.
I'm in a box.
Oh. All right. How we feel, Jose?
Nah, that was good, bro. I needed that one.
Yep, that's it right there.
It
taught the study of original words in which they were meaning and changed throughout history. Yep, that's right. That's it. Trap is a great student and therefore a great teacher. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, man. I put a lot of energy into being a student, bro. I put a lot of energy into being a student. The minute you think that you know it all is the minute you've become a fool. The minute that you think you know it all is the minute you become a fool. And so for me, my goal is to get in alignment with God as much as I can so that he can help me build a business that changes the world. I was talking to Bernard today, and I said 2% of America understands money. 2%. So you take that 2% and you turn it into another equation, and you turn that 98% to 100%. Out of that 100%, only 25% of people understand investments, and it's because of a 401k or Roth IRA or somebody had that job. So that means there's 75% of people that don't understand money at all. Now, of that 100%, even maybe only 10% of that 25% understand what the hell is going on in their 401k or their Roth IRA or their pension plan or something. So now that means we got another 85% of people that don't know nothing about money. Now we talking about totality here. And so the people that come into this show every week, that is a drop in the bucket. So we got a long way to go. And so for me, my goal is, because I understand that from my perspective, in my perspective only, I think that building wealth and money are spiritually and biblical concepts. I can get into the Quran, the way the Quran talk about money, because I studied that for years. And it's amazing. And I just understand that there are principles around money that if we abide by them, but the byproduct of us abiding by these rules is wealth. The byproduct of abiding by the rules is wealth. Because y'all know I always say, God don't never tell us nowhere to be broke. I don't care what book you read, God don't never tell us to be broke. So where did we adapt the broke tendencies from? Where do we adapt that from? And so for me, I just want to help as many people as I can, like, understand money. I want us to understand money. I want us to understand how to build the wealth, how to play the build and wealth game. And I want us to succeed. I was talking to Jose, the landlord who owned this at one point in time. Oh, Jose, I want to do this right quick. I want you to put this in the chat. Because I had a big argument on, bro, we an hour and I ain't said nothing about a stock yet. Damn, bro, these people going to be mad at me, bro. Damn. All right, let me do this last thing and then I'm going to go about my business. I'm going to go about my business. So you could put 4 things in the chat, right? For a poll, right? Rate these shows from best to my top 5 shows, Jose. Right here, my top 5 shows, Jose. The Wire. Billions. Ozark. Yellowstone. Power. That's my 5. That's my 5. Huh? Cultural influence. Cultural influence.
I figured you ain't hear me when I said I'd never seen The Wire, because you would have just pounced.
I kind of disregarded it.
Yeah, okay. All right, bet. I mean, I was just...
This was the week for me to stay positive.
Yeah, you in Zen mode. You are in Zen mode.
This is the week for me to stay positive. That is blasphemous. This is another reason why this is blasphemous. Right? So I chose to overlook the fact that Jose has never seen The Wire.
Nope.
Bro, as soon as I came home, I bought the whole collection. Bro, every time George came,
The VCR.
That was in the DVD, but every time, listen, when I moved back home, every time George came to my house, if it wasn't on like Madden, it was
Stringer Bell and them.
That's it.
See, I know her name or two.
That was it. Every time. Every time. He like, bro, you watching that again? I was like, hell yeah. Had me in a chokehold. So I want them to.
I mean, everybody voting for The Wire. I couldn't put Power in that joint.
All right, so what's after The Wire? So can I break down why?
They got The Wire, Billions, Ozark, Yellowstone. I think a lot of people ain't seen the Yellowstone ministry.
I think they got to get on Yellowstone. What? Yellowstone higher than what? No. So I'm not mad at that. So I think it can go. The reason why I got Ozark right there is because Ozark is educational, and that storyline was a storyline that I could never grasp. Like usually I can like, okay, this is about to happen. This is about to, like every time I thought I had it in Ozark, he like sent me somewhere. I'm like, bro, how? I thought he was dead every episode. Every episode, I said he cannot get out of this. The cartel had him in a hole with the loud music in the water. I said, he's dead. There's no way possible he can get out of that. That guy is the best thinker on the fly that I have ever met in my life. And I'm a damn good thinker on the fly. He is a different level of it. So anyway, so the reason why is because I don't think that, I think that Yellowstone, Ozark, and Billions has a better storyline and education and plot twist than The Wire. I mean, than Power. And I'm gonna say this, I love Power because of the cultural influence, but it wasn't one time that I was like, oh, that happened. I saw it.
I love Power. It's just the only part that I hate, they was always able to find parking spaces. And then Reek, think about it. Every time they needed to park somewhere in New York, they found a spot. Like they have to circle the block. They have to flag nobody down. They always found the parking space. And then Tariq, everywhere he needed to go, he got there on foot. He ain't drive nothing. No subway, no bus, no taxi, no Uber, nothing, Jesus. Covered the whole city of Nikes.
Now you got a part right there. You do got a part right there. Yeah, I just don't think that, again, I love what 50 did because he dominated the game. So cultural influence, I gotta say that. But I don't think that, and now y'all gonna be mad at me because I watched one episode of Snowfall and turned it off. I watched one episode. And the reason why, I saw this before. I saw the storyline before. And I think that's what intrigues me about Yellowstone, Billions. Oh, I never saw the storyline before. It was the education in it, and it was a storyline that I had never seen before, but it kept me. I saw the Power storyline before. You know what I'm saying? I saw the Snowfall. First episode, I said, I saw the storyline. I know what's about to happen here. The minute I saw it, I got it. And as I saw people talking about it, I was like, so I never got into it because I was watching Billions. So I never got into the Snowfall. So when people was in an uproar, I was like, okay. And then when I saw the end, I was like, typical ending right here. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, and I'm not taking nothing from it because they are all great but I just think that preference-wise, The Wire, Billions, Ozark, Yellowstone, the comparison, like the story, like me and George looked at it.
Wait, that was your order right there?
What?
The Wire, Billions, Ozark, Yellowstone, Power.
That's my 5.
That's what everybody got right there.
That's my 5.
That's the exact list. That's your order.
That's my order.
Yep.
The Wire, number 1. I think The Wire is the greatest show of all time.
I might have to watch a season or 2.
The Wire, Billions, because Billions took me somewhere I had never been before. It took me somewhere, you've never watched it? Now listen, I could put what you won't put on the list.
No, The Walking Dead don't teach about finance.
Because it wasn't nothing educational about that. It was kill zombie, kill zombie, kill zombie. What was education about killing zombies?
She said survival of the fittest.
No, First of all, Rick wasn't a good leader.
Lashada, you don't have a mic.
Man, wasn't nothing educational about killing no damn zombies. You put me in a situation to survive, I'm surviving. All I gotta do is not get bit.
Bruh, she said
Hey, we got 17 of us right here. Somebody know how to plant. And if we don't know how to plant, we about to learn how to plant. That ain't, nah.
Oh my God.
They got, you get in a prison, wrap the gate around you.
Right.
Guns protect. No, you didn't. Shoot the gun. Shoot the gun. Headshots only. George, headshots. We good.
No, she's not fighting for the dag. I love The Walking Dead, but we're not gonna do that.
We're not gonna fight. We're not gonna do that.
Every season there was a remix version
of the same thing.
The same thing.
Every season, not to get me wrong, it was good, but every season was kill the zombie.
Right. It was kill the zombies. The zombies come. We chilling for a minute.
We chill for a minute. Zombies bombard us. We spread out. We meet up. Somebody get bit.
Right. Then some new person come.
Out of nowhere. Where you came from? I can't trust you. You build my trust. We start all over again. It's the same thing. Hell no.
I know somebody right now who's like, where the stocks at? Punching the air right now. I'm gonna see it in the chat.
All right, let's go. We gotta go. We gotta go. My bad, y'all. Let's get to the stocks, man. Let's get to the stock. Now, somebody said Bulwark Empire. Now, that was really good. Bulwark Empire was good. Bulwark Empire was really good. Not gonna lie. And it taught a lot. They ain't give it enough. All right, anyway, let's go, man. Recession portfolio out the gate. Nah, let's go to recession portfolio to it. Let's just go to it. Let's go to recession portfolio. Hey, man, what the hell? Where's my dog Ghost right here? What's that, baby? I'm on the show. What's good? You just was hollering at me? You all right? How you doing? You all right? I just want to know if you're all right. All right, I'm just making sure. I love you, dog. You in Arizona? What the hell you doing in Arizona, dog? They got black people out there?
Well, I see them. I know you got. I just gotta say this. Man, I seen the fraud, man.
Oh no! Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. I'm on the show. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. I'm gonna talk to you when I get off the air. I'm a holler at you. God, I can't let my dog say that. I can't let him say that. I can't let him say that. He was about to say something that was gonna put both us in jeopardy.
Did you get the people shout outs too?
Oh, let me get my people shout outs. Tori Walker was good. Lorenzo Cofield was good. Sir James was good. Jaron Gordon was good. B. Chade was good. Maurice was good. That one guy was good. 201 B Money was good. Tamara was good, family. D. Les was good. Autumn Phoenix was good. Tori was good. Swift the Plug was good. Larry Thomas was good. Shazam X was good. Chrissy Banks was good. Rashad Robinson was good. Rams was good. Black Phoenix was good. Chelsea was popping, family. Tyson was good. James Macklin was good. Jacoby was good. Y'all going for it. Larry Morgan was good. Longs Edward was good. Jay Lawrence was good. I see y'all. Sheldon was good. Eddie Jones was good. Anthony was good. ATL Yo-Yo was good. Lord, damn, forgot your name, was good. T-Mac was good. G Cotton was good. Jay Reeves was good. All my, man, was good, y'all. All right, let's get to it, yo. Let's get straight to recession portfolio. I won't say this, man, Jose. Shout out to Sean, bro. Sean, you held us down this week. We did a 4.5-hour Zoom call with the Patreon this week, bro.
I told him to welcome. I said we was doing 4 or 5 hours marathons, and everybody didn't get touched yet.
Bro, we did a 4.5-hour Patreon call this Saturday, bro. Usually I'll cut it at like 2.5, maybe 3, but I know we didn't do last month, so I went, bro, and I was like, bro, like I slept for 10 hours after that. Like, no lie. I got out the call, I took a shower, I got on the bed, and I woke up the next day. It was time for church. Bro, that talking wore me out, bro. But I had fun. And one of the things I did with them, I broke down, you know, it was sweet when I broke down to them, like, why we got into the financial space, how I tested that. That breakdown was cold-blooded, you dig? So shout out to them. If you want to join the Patreon, let's get in the Patreon. Let's go. I want to shout out my girl, Chelsea, because Chelsea is in Trappers Anonymous. So if you want to learn fundamental investing, get in Trappers Anonymous. My girl, Chelsea, she was in the chat. I saw her. She was in the chat. She was answering questions in the chat, and she did not raise her hand. She was in the chat. Like, I got to get Chelsea a Christmas gift. I got to get Chelsea a Christmas gift. Matter of fact, next time I come in Houston, I'm pulling up on Chelsea. We going to go, Chelsea, the next time I'm in Houston, we going to lunch, man. On me. Because she's a lieutenant in Trappers Anonymous. They held me down. They hold me down. I haven't posted in 2 days, but Chelsea them hold me down. And she hold me down on Sundays. My dog, Lieutenant K, all of them hold me down. All my lieutenants really hold me down. But I saw what Chelsea did Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Like, she stayed in there from beginning to end. She was answering questions in the chat. Like, some of the questions I want to ask, she was answering them in the chat, and she allowed me to keep, like, me and Sean was handling that, and she was just like, nope, boom, 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 boom. I was like, ah. And I looked at that time, like, 4.5. I'm like, oh, she's still in here. I'm like, okay, bet. Like, so Chelsea, I love you, love. Like, you held me down. You held me down. And I'm going to tell y'all something. That's love for the game right there. Like, that's love for the game right there. You feel me? So, Chelsea, next time I'm in H-Town, I got you. And I'm going to be there often, right? I got you. Lunch on me. Wherever you want to go at, Chelsea, lunch on me. All right, let's get to the, so come join the Patreon for sure. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Let's get to it, Tootie. All right, so here we go, man. So we are Amazon call. We're up. Let me see something. I know they're going to ask. And you know what's crazy? Once I start something, Trap, show me the percentages. Tell us the percentages. They ain't know nothing about percentages. I start saying the percentages. Now they want God doggone percentages every week. All right, so let's get it. All right, so today we did 127,000. Today we did $127,481.94. That's what we did today. Mind you, don't forget that we took 857,000 total out of the account. So the account right now would be at 4.9 million. That's what it'd be at right now. My goal was to end my goal, I got it back up. So right now the account is at 3.6. 3.7552 is what it's at. We took 850 out. So what that is? Let's see. I want to make sure my math right. Make sure because somebody gonna be like, that nigga can't count. You know, they be looking for reason to have me wrong. So we at 3755278. Wait, now I done messed this thing up. 3755278. That's what we at. $3,755,278. Yep, so, and we took out 857,000 and some change. All right, so we at 4.6. There we go. Because I don't need them saying, that nigga can't count, that nigga. They're quick to say I'm lying. He lying, he did that. Like, bro, I I ain't, you know what I'm saying? So we would be at 4.6 right now. You know, they be looking for me to flaw. Somebody in the chat right now waiting to screenshot me saying that, record it, and say that nigga lying, he can't count. You know how they be, I can't make a mistake. I gotta be precise with everything I say. So let me get the numbers out to say this correct. So, all right. So we'd be at, what the number is? So we'd be at 4.6, and the goal is for me to end the year at 5 million. So we'll be about 3 point something away from 5 million. 307,000 away from 5 million. So, all right, so let's talk about it. So, let's go. So the Amazon play is up 25%. The ANET play is up 45%. This play that's blacked out is up 29%, but we only been in it 2.5 weeks maybe. Right? We've been in about 2.5 weeks, right? 2.5 weeks? Yep. The AVGO play is down 35%. The AXP play is up 137%. We've been in that for a minute. This next play that's blacked out is down 0.3%, so not even a percent. We only been in that 2 weeks. Costco play is up 50%. We've been in that 3 weeks. We've been in that 3 weeks. The CrowdStrike play is down 7%. Go to the next one, Tootie. Okay. GE play is down 12%. The GS play is up 226%. We've been in that about a month and some change. Let it fly, man. Let it fly. Let it fly. All right. Lily is down 75%. But it's a March call. I should have got out of it, but I ain't tripping. Meta, 18%, 18%. No, I'm sorry. 56% and 26%. The MSTR plays, one is 32%, one is 24%. Now remember, this play was up 100%. So I sold half when it was up 100%. Both of them plays. Remember I got in one play and I wasn't posted. It was a mistake, so I'm not mad at that. The Netflix play, go to it. All right, Netflix play is up 177%. So I had 20 contracts. I cut it. I'm at 10 contracts. I'm up 170. I'll probably cut some more of that. Probably cut it to 5. NVIDIA play up 38%. And then we got NVIDIA. So those two, the 140 play is pissing me off. I think that one might die unless it do something real good. I think that's the first NVIDIA play we ever gonna lose on. Then we got another play. That one is down 20%. The PANW play is down 19%. QQQ play is up 38%. We got 2 SMH plays, 40 and 40%. They down. Tesla play, go again to it. Tesla play is down 7%. XLK play is down 12%. In total, we are up on 14 plays. We are down on 12 right now. But remember, our goal is to exit positive. So right now, all those plays we in right now don't exit. Most of them that's down don't exit until their expiration is not up till they're not up till March. April, March, and June are majority of our calls. I'm not gonna roll my 140 play down. If it dies, I just take that L, because like I said, when you roll the play down, you actually are taking that L and then you're adding new money to get in a new play. I'm not willing to do that. NVIDIA has been real choppy. It has been choppy since the split. And I said that, like, once a play split, they never just be right after that. And so it's been choppy since the split. I will not roll that play down. I will I'll just let it play out. Whatever happens, happens. If we rebound all together, we rebound. If we don't rebound, damn Trap, you ain't post all those plays, you a lie. Every play I have on here, I've posted. I've never not posted a play in the Patreon. I posted you can't find a play that I ain't posted. So that's it. So we not tripping on it. Whatever it does, that's what it does. We good. We good. I'm gonna have to take my Jaren. That's our first one, man. We've made about, I think this year we've probably done about 10, 15, 20 NVIDIA plays that we've like knocked out the park. So if it finally, kill us on one, you know what I'm saying? We'll take that. We'll take that. But come get in the Patreon. We rocking out. What I will say is, I like the way December started off. Let me say this. Trap, what's your plan with the Eli Lilly play? None. I don't have one. It is what it is. Again, I'm not gonna roll that one down either. It's not worth me rolling it down. I want to see what they're gonna do. Still, I want to see what the next earnings is in January, I think. And I want to see. I want to see what they'll do. But I wrote this down, and I want y'all to write this down. A successful trader plays the waiting game. Okay? A successful trader plays the waiting game. So I put a post on my Patreon yesterday, Jose, and I said this. I said, listen, welcome to all our new people. Our goal is to help y'all get some bread. You know what I'm saying? My goal is to help you navigate this game. We don't teach options in the Patreon, but I will give you an idea of why I'm doing something. That way you're not just like completely lost on it. And I let the people know that I don't day trade. So you may see a week or two may pass, maybe even 3, where I don't make a play because I may feel like the market may be kind of hot. I said, then you may get a week where I put 6 plays in 1 week. And your goal is not to chase all 6 plays. Your goal is to find the one that fits you. You know what I'm saying? And we got to check on Rich, man. How Rich been? He been all right? Somebody call Rich. Somebody call Rich right quick, man. Huh? Nah, man, somebody call Rich. I'm thinking about that right now. Yeah, just call him for me. I want to holler at him right quick. And so I don't day trade. So we do swings, we do deep swings, and we do some leaps. So swings, we do some maybe 4 months out. Deep swings, we talking 8, 9 months. Leaps, we talking 10, 11, 12 months or more for me. And that's just how we play the game. So I wrote that down. Next, you have to define what gives you an edge. So the one thing about the way that we play the game is I have figured out what gives me the edge. You on the phone? Tell her, come here. Let me see him. Give him the phone. Talk to my dog. Give me the phone, dog. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second, man. Say, bruh.
What it do, bro?
Man, you all right, bruh?
Yeah, you already know.
I'm just checking on you.
Getting that work in.
All right. I don't hear the show in the background, so that means you slipping.
You said you don't hear what?
I don't hear Trappin' Tuesday in the background. I hear some other kind of stuff going on. So that means you ain't watching this week.
I'm definitely watching Trappin' Tuesday. I was watching on the phone.
I don't hear it in the background. I don't hear it in the background, Rich.
Man, I got it on the phone that I'm on the phone with you on right now.
Boy, niggas is good on the fly, boy. Niggas is good on the fly.
I ain't missing a beat.
All right.
I'm definitely watching.
All right, I'm just checking. I was talking about this recession portfolio, and I said, man, where Rich at? Because usually you'll be like, hey, man, All right, I just wanted to check on you, bro. I'll make sure you all right, you hear me?
All right, bro, love you.
All right, bro, love. I had to check on my dog. You check on your people when they hit your mind. You know what I'm saying? Check on your people when they hit your mind, because it's a reason why they fell on your spirit right there. Don't wait till later. When your people come on your mind, don't say, man, I'm going to hit them up late. No. Start what you're doing. Hit them up to see what's going on. It's a reason why they fell on your spirit and on your mind in that moment. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, next. The next thing is, again, I want you to think. And so I told my people in the Patreon this. I said, listen, let me tell y'all something, gangster. Sometimes my goal for this is for you to learn from me, but then have the ability to fish without me. And then what you do with me is just an add-on to whatever you already doing. Right? Because I don't want you to be so dependent on me. Like, I'm glad we got people that their account that they done hit their first million. I love that. Right? We got people that hit their first 6 figures. I love that. We got people that hit their first 5 figures. I love that. We got people that hit their first $1,000. I love that. But my ultimate goal is for you to play the game in a way to where you don't need me. It's to whatever you do with me is a plus to whatever you already got going on. And so if you see me putting plays in, my goal is for you to say, okay, here's the play trap put in. Let me study it. Let me go back to the options course. Let me see what he did. Even if he went off a little bit, let me see it and let me write that down so now I can understand how trap moving so I can also use that. Remember, we got like a 79% win ratio, meaning, yep, we're going to have some plays down here and that, but by the time it's time for us to exit that play, we got a 79% chance of winning. That's our win ratio. And we live with that. So next one. Successful traders only trade when your blueprint says it's a go. All right. So you only trade when your blueprint say it's a go. If your blueprint don't say it's a go, I don't want you speculating. Not yet. Not yet. Because I'm going to tell you something. You ever seen a football player like Patrick Mahomes, when he make the sidearm throw? Or one time he did a behind the back throw? Yeah, he done did a behind the back throw. Like, bro, how you did that? What happens is that's when the game slowed down and an instinct can now navigate you. Right? But that takes time, and that takes mastering your craft. A rookie quarterback, he gonna get picked off every time. He gonna get sacked. They say quarterbacks gotta have a clock in their head. 1, 2, 3, that ball gotta be gone, or you gotta be done moved in the pocket a little bit more. You gotta be done, they call that, you gotta be done manipulated the pocket. You got to be able to roll a safety off with your eyes. What I'm saying is, the more you play the game, the better you get at the game, and then you can start anticipating certain things in the game with a better sense of accuracy. But if you don't do that, and I look at the options game the same way, like, when people be like, man, Trap, what NVIDIA gonna do? Shit, I don't know. Trap, what this company gonna do? I don't know. I'm gonna let the market tell me what to do, and then I'm gonna adjust to the market, not try to make the market adjust to me, because that'll never happen. The market will never adjust to my strategy because the market is never wrong. So I always got to adjust and counterpunch the market. So that's always my thing. So you be like, Trap, what is it going to do? I'll be like, I don't know. I'm not the person to try to sound smart just because you come to me and listen. I'm not going to try to sound smart. Bro, I don't even know. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the market. I'm going to take in some information. I'm going to listen to what they're saying. And then once I see some things that tell me what it looked like it's going toward, I'm going to say, okay, boom. Here's what the data says to do. Let me go here. That's always my thing. So if you be like, Trap, what this going to do? I'm going to say, I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea. Right? So the next one I have is, as a successful trader, we focus on quality. And what that means is, there's a certain type of trade and there's a certain type of company that will only make my list. If you notice, I only trade companies that are good fundamentally. There's a certain type of company and there's a certain type of trade that I'm going to make every time. Because I look for quality, I don't chase trends. I don't chase momentum. I never do. I'll sit down, I'll let a rally without me. And I'll be okay with that. But in most cases, in the Patreon, they can tell you 95% of the time when the market rallies, we are already in position when the market is rallying. Very few times we aren't in position of a play when the market is rallying. Very few times. Very few times. We don't chase rallies. And lastly, every day is not a trading day. Every day is not a trading day. Every day is not a trading day. Jose, the people letting us know we got 3,800 people in the chat. Can we get the 4,000? We can get the 4,000. Every day is not a trading day, y'all. And once we understand the power in that, there's so much power in understanding, watch this, you will make the most money when you figure out the trades that got your name on it. You'll make the most money when you figure out the trades that got your name on it. Well, Trav, how do I figure out the trades that got my name on it? Well, one, what is the formula that you'll go by? What is your formula? Watch this. What's your type of trade? Just like men have a type, women have a type that you prefer. You need to have a trade that is your preference. What does it look like for a trade to attract you? What does it look like for a trade to be attractive to you? What does that look like? Bro, I can't wait till the Freedom Center open, bro. Bro, I'm going to tell y'all like a man and like a woman, when the Freedom Center open, I'm live classing y'all to death. But Nora, line up. We put it on the board. We live classing y'all to death, y'all. because I get to operate in my element. We're going to have the boards everywhere, nigga. I'm live classing y'all to death. Not in a bad way either. I got so much in here. I got a brain dump. Also, I'm going to say this. If you're in Trappers Anonymous or if you're in a Patreon, 2025, we were having an award ceremony. We're having an award ceremony for Trappers Anonymous and the Trappers Anonymous and Patreon. We're going to have a buy and hold ceremony. Get a buy and hold award. You know what I'm saying? Did you beat the market by, you know? Yeah, percentages. And you got to show it. It got to be proof, and it has to be real money. We not taking paper accounts. Right? Did you beat the market by 10%? Did you beat the market by 10 to 15%? Did you beat the market by 20 to 30%? Did you beat the market by 30% or more? Did you get 100% on a play, buy and hold? Options account. Did you do 5 figures? Did you do 6 figures? Are you a $1 million trader yet? Don't have a $1 million trader award. Yeah, Jose.
Might have to keep them anonymous, though. They like, hey, bro, I don't even want.
Nah, I mean, we gonna have something real nice for him.
Yeah,
A gold triple beam. Nah, no lunch. A gold triple beam. 14 karat gold.
Be like, don't show this on social.
A gold baking soda box.
Because you remember when you got your first million, you know how you felt. I'm just saying. Some
I kept mine put up.
Some probably hit their first million in the market.
Well, I just want, it's a war. You don't got to show nobody. It's going to be in the room. I'm not highlighting you nowhere. It's on the room. If you want me to highlight you, we'll highlight you. Meaning, if you want me to, like, of course we want to put it out there. But if you like, nah, Trap, I don't do it, well, you still just have the award in the ceremony thing.
Be like, nah, Trap, you know, I'm going to put this mask on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Did you get 100% on a trade? You know, since that's easy for us, did you get 200 to 300% on a trade? Like, we gonna have categories. Like, we gonna turn up. We gonna turn up. We gotta honor the work that our people putting in. And we gotta let them have it in their house. You know why? Because when they take that plaque and they put it in their house and it says $1 million trader, what that mean? Yeah, I mean, I had a 7-figure account right here. I got $1 million in a trade right here. Oh, I got a 7-figure account right here. I got a 6-figure account right here. Yeah, stop playing with me. Now your family gonna look at you different. That go to proof right there. Trap, come on, people not going to share that info. Well, they don't gotta share it. It's only for people that want to share it. And you gotta be in a Patreon. Or you gotta be in Trappers Anonymous. You don't have to share it. It's for the people that want to share it, you share it. If you don't want to share it, you have that right. You want to get the plaque, you get the plaque. You don't want to get the plaque, that's your right. Like, we're not making you do nothing.
We just ain't got to record it. You know,
yeah, you be like, you know, we'll make you sign a thing. Like, hey, Trap, don't post this on a... All right, bet. Like, we respecting that. That still don't stop the fact that I want to celebrate you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to celebrate you. And you can say, hey, Trap, don't put this in the reel. Okay, that's cool. We still want to celebrate you amongst us. Oh, crazy. Crazy. Anyway. Yeah. It is great. All right, so here's the buy and hold account. Sean, we 1% away. We was at 61%. Now, I did some homework today. The market is up 27%. We up 60%, Sean. The market up 27%. The market up 27%. We up 60.25%. We up 60 and a quarter. That's good. That's good. And the goal was to make $500,000 in returns this year. I wonder, can I do it? We don't know. We don't know. Jose, we got an update too, dog. Check us out. Check us out. Check us out, Jose. I've been watching for us. I've been watching for us. Now, we got through November, Jose.
Oh, you mean the Bitcoin?
Oh, I'm by myself, though. You left me.
Nah, I didn't.
Nah, you left me. I'm going to holler at you, my nigga. I forgot. Nah, my nigga. I forgot,
Listen,
man.
most people don't know. It has to be opposing views on...
Nah, I don't want to hear about the opposing views.
Broadcast.
I don't want to hear about the opposing views, bro. I forgot. That nigga got out the car. Doe, let me out. I got to call me 2 weeks ago. I ain't with you, dog.
I said I thought he might have did something on Thanksgiving. Where we at? Where was it? Where did it touch though?
It touched 99. Let me see. I think they lying about the 99.
Somebody ain't wanted to touch 100. For it to get that close,
I don't got it touching 99.
Somebody ain't want that thing to touch.
I don't got it touching 99. Let me see. All time. Let me see.
Sean said, let me check Cash App.
I don't think it touched 99. I think it touched 98. Y'all be adding stuff. Cash App.
He said Cash App says.
What the Bitcoin high is?
King O said 99.8. Double R said 99.84.
It ain't hit no 99.8.
99.849. It ain't to the hundo is crazy work if that's the truth. Bruh, double R. Ooh, she put some more digits in there. 99.849.
I trust double R. I trust double R. That's my girl. That's family.
Within $200, a hot 200. Somebody ain't wanted to touch 100. To get that close, that's crazy. See, this don't say 99.534.
Don't look at futures. You can't look at futures.
See, now we all over the place. Look at these numbers. Look at this. Look at this. Would you look at here?
Well, it probably did touch 99.8, 99.8, 99.6.
99.8.
All right, that's cool.
Okay.
That's cool. Okay, Jose. All right, so right now, Jose, we is at 96, 400. About 36 away.
Christmas.
Bro, you not on a team, though.
We having a conversation.
Yeah, I'm by myself.
That's what we do.
Let's just get that clear. I'm by myself at this point. I'm by myself at this point, L. You know who wouldn't have turned on me? L would have rocked with me to the end.
Went to the wheels fall off.
L, I should have went with L. I know you don't gotta do nothing. I see how you rock,
Look,
dog.
I'm telling you, there's some people, and I gotta be the people's champ who like.
No, but you not the people. The people don't even rock with you no more because of that.
They do.
They realize that you a turncoat, cut.
No.
They realize that you will hop out the car. That what the people know. The people know when the heat get hot, you jumping out the pot. That's
so
what
we
the
got
people
the whole
know.
squad going.
Yeah, that's
what I'm gonna fry each and every one of you, mother.
That's what the people know, cut.
Y'all know I'm built for this.
The people know what you gonna. They saw because you was with me. Yeah, dog. It's not gonna hit that. That thing hit 95. He was like, I don't know, cuz it's gonna. I think it's gonna hit. And I'm like, bro, I'm standing on business. He like, I don't know. I think it's gonna hit. Bro, that broke my heart, cuz. I ain't even gonna lie, dog.
Round of applause for the squad. I'm gonna let Trap have his right there. Round of applause for
Bro,
the
you
rest
broke
of the
my
squad.
heart, cuz. You gonna lie, cuz.
Okay.
I see why Genuine kick you on tour, bro. I see why Genuine kick you on tour, bro. I see why, dog.
Yes,
I see why, dog. That man left me hanging. Bro, that broke my heart live. He broke my heart live. He didn't break my heart in the green room.
Okay.
He broke my heart on live in front of everybody. My dog, Jose, watch this. Jose, watch this. No, you watch this. It's gonna hit. I say, Lord.
I didn't even say it was. I say they might.
Nah, dog. You say, yeah, it's gonna hit, dog. Yeah, we
I
out
said
of
they
it.
might. Bro, that Joan kissed it.
Dang, it broke my heart, Bob.
And then L in the back laughing all hard.
Dang, it
Okay.
broke my heart. So ancient. Dang, it broke my heart.
No,
My
don't do
dog.
it.
Anyway, so yeah, Jose, as of today, I have so today is the 3rd, Jose. So I got 1, 2, 3, 7, 14, 21. I got 28 days. I got 28 days. If I can get, listen, if it hit January 1st, I won. And ain't nobody bet me, but I don't have to hit them niggas
because
mouth.
they ain't get their betting officially.
I know. They waiting to post. Is
So-
this your king?
Either way, you gotta address the people. Either way, we can't do like.
They ready. He wrong
Miss-
again. They
Miss
ready for that
Harris.
post. He wrong again.
That's why I said we gotta address the people. We can't leave them high and dry.
What you
on
mean
election
address 'em?
night. Either way, so if
No,
it
no,
hit
no.
100,
12:01, I'm posting.
right? But I'm saying if it hit 100,
11:50
we gotta address the people too.
Well, regardless, I gotta make the post that said, damn,
Y'all got me.
here y'all go. I was wrong.
Win-win.
Now, they don't even care about the win. They care about me being wrong. And it's not the people, it's our people gonna like it because we bring attention to it. So they gonna, we over it. But it's the, the ones.
Yeah. Why is it that the crypto folk, like the diehard crypto folk, feel like they're in a battle with the stock folk?
No. The crypto folks not beefing
I
with
think
me.
they're in a battle with everybody.
The crypto
actually.
folks not beefing with me. They cool. They be like, bro, you should be in crypto. I'm like, bro, I probably got more than you.
True, yeah. Yeah.
You probably got more than you, dog. What you talking about?
Right.
I'm not a crypto person.
I should change my name to Crypto Trap.
You feel me? Crypto
Yeah.
trap. Now, see, they gonna be waiting up for that. Now he about to switch to crypto now.
Yeah,
They gonna
always-
wait.
they
They
create
gonna take that.
reaction
They gonna take
videos.
that snippet and run with it, Jose.
We giving them ideas.
Yeah, they about to run with that, Jose. Watch out for the crypto course. They about to. They about to come with it. They about to come with it. See, we giving them ideas now, Trap. We giving them ideas. Oh, look at Trap. Now he about to switch. No, I'm not about to switch to crypto, bro. I'm not. You know what I'm
They
saying?
can't wait to make the reaction videos on YouTube.
You know that? I told you, look, he was about to come out with the crypto course and the crypto mentorship and the crypto ebook.
The crypto ebook.
You feel me? They gonna come with it, cuz. They gonna come with it, boy. Nigga can't do nothing, boy. Nigga can't say nothing, boy. Nigga be snatching my little video. They be rewording my stuff and everything. Like, dog, I seen that. How you did that? Boy, that AI good, boy. But, yeah, man. So crypto looks like us now, yeah?
Stop.
You gotta beat him to it. Hey, you gotta beat him to it. Trademark it. Trademark it.
And put the paper.
You gotta beat them to it. They ain't coming with it.
Yeah,
They ain't coming with it. Bruh, you gotta, at this point in my life, bruh, I have fun. I just beat them to it. Like, all right, I know you're coming, bruh. Here. Yeah. Shit. Let me beat you to it. I'll collaborate with you on the post, goddammit. Yeah. Why am I having so much fun? God is so good. Yeah. Oh, man. Beware Trap got the crypto mentorship, you hear me? Damn, bro. So funny. Anyway, so here's the buy and hold, Jose. Let's go to it. Boom. 2 days. Let's get to it. All right. Man, look at Allstate, bro. Y'all did. Jose, you doubted me on Allstate. Allstate fought through. Allstate, Costco, Centez. Let me see if I can. I know they're going to want to know that, too. Ask them how they feeling in the chat, man. They having fun tonight so far? Wait a minute. I'm gonna hack my page. Damn. They done hacked me. Talking crap, they done hacked me, Jose. I can't get in.
Stop speaking.
Or each trade don't play that.
Are you talking about them? Okay, cool. We ain't talking about the social.
The what?
The social.
No, I don't play like that.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go, Jose. Allstate is up 18%. Costco up 49%. Cintas is up 27%. Deckers is up 16%. Listen, we fought with Deckers for about 6 months, but it's up. EME is up 71%. FICO is up 90%. Eli Lilly is up 32%. Meta is up 75%. NVIDIA is up 188%. PWR is up 29%. And VRTX is up, 10.24%. So y'all do know at the end of every year, December 31st, the first show, we empty this whole portfolio. We empty the whole portfolio, and I start from scratch every year. Buy a whole portfolio, I start from scratch every year, and we have now, since we started the show, Jose, they say my mic going in and out, I'm good? I'm good. It probably was me moving. Since we started the show, Trappin Tuesdays, from 2022, we've beat the market every year. We've had double-digit returns. We've also made, the first year, when we started showing the options code, the options, we made $250 that year. Last year, we did $1 million and some change. And then this year, now we're up almost $3 million in options realized gains. So as y'all see, we on a trajectory that goes up. Now, the reason why we do this is because we wanted to show, one, I looked at it and I saw what it said, like, you can't beat the market. So people saying the audio is ahead, you probably got to restart your YouTube. You got to refresh it. That happens sometimes. You got to refresh it. Just refresh it, and you'll get back. Our goal when we started doing this was we wanted to do something that nobody else was doing. One, we wanted to show that you can make money in the options market consistently. And two, we wanted to show that you can beat the market consistently. Because people always say that, you can't beat the market, or you're not supposed to try to beat the market. And in my mind is, why would you play this game if the goal is not to beat the market? Right? And so we have been crushing the market. We have a strategy behind that, but also we've been making a lot of money with the options market. We love that. And that was our goal, to show that. And we saw that nobody else on YouTube was doing it. We saw nobody on Instagram was doing it. Not hedge fund managers, not YouTube channels. And so we already knew that it was going to be a bold statement. It was going to be bold for us to, so if you're having issues with your sound, you got to refresh your page. You got to refresh your page.
I'd be like reading this fundamental.
Yeah,
man.
You just refresh
People
the page.
Like, yo, all you got to do is refresh.
Yeah, just refresh the page. We're going to give them 60 seconds.
Right, please. Luckily, I can't play the Jeopardy music.
I was looking for it.
We're
going to give you 60 seconds. Just refresh the page.
Yeah. I love the game.
Refresh the page. It's going to work. It's going to work. It's going to work. Just refresh the page. We're going to just give you 25 more seconds. Just 25 more seconds. It's not a mic problem. All right, just refresh the page. That's all. We'll give you 25 seconds. All right, we'll give you 20 seconds. Right here. We'll give you 15 seconds. You know, right here. All right. We'll give you 10 seconds. All right, 10 seconds to just refresh your page. All right.
The fact that we still got new people saying fix the audio.
We'll give you 5 seconds to refresh your page. And then we give you 4 seconds.
God, I love the
to refresh the page. We'll give you 3 seconds to refresh the page. 2 seconds just to refresh the page. 2 Mississippi to refresh the page. 1 Mississippi to refresh the page. No Mississippis to refresh the page. Mississippi to refresh the page. Sippy. Sip to refresh the page. Issy to refresh the page. At this point, we should all be refreshed. At this point, we giving grace. We giving grace here. All right. So, again, our goal, we're doing a recession portfolio. It was my idea, and then Jose said it's a brilliant idea, bro. And you know, came in joint comparison. I like to do that because I don't like to just make decisions on my own. I like to look at this as a collaborative effect, or how do we impact our audience the most, but also how do we differentiate ourselves from everybody else. And the reason why we did that was because we felt like no one else was showing their portfolios. Mind you, I created this portfolio strictly for the show. It was an empty portfolio. We started it with $400,000. One, I know it was bold. I knew that most people who talked about stocks and most people who talked about trading, they weren't willing to show their portfolio every week. Nothing against them, right? And so we wanted to just do something different, because to stare people in the face, even when your plays aren't going the way that they should go, takes a different type of boldness. But it also takes a different type of transparency. To be bold enough to say that we can beat the market every year. To be bold enough to say that we can make money in the options market consistently, because they say 95% of traders lose. You feel me? For them to say 95% of traders lose, for them to say, and you can't beat the market, so just buy index funds. I totally disagree with that. And so that was our goal. Our goal was to say, we're bold enough to stand on business to say that we can beat the market and we can win in the options market consistently. Have we lost on some trades? Of course. But our win percentage is 79%. Not in all the plays, but by the time we exit the play, when it's time to exit, on 79% of our plays, we win. Have we had plays that didn't go right in our buy and hold? For sure. But we've consistently beat the market or outperformed the market. And so for me, the next thing was I wanted to show our audience that it's possible to win big in the market. That it's okay to have, it's great if you have a $1,000 win. It's great if you have a $5,000 win. But don't limit yourself to that, because the same thing it takes to have a $5,000 win, it takes to have a $50,000 win. The same thing it takes to have a $50,000 win, it takes to have a $100,000 win. If you can have a $100,000 win, you can have $1 million win. The only difference is emotional fortitude. And that's one of the things that we double down on with our people here is teaching emotional fortitude. It's the ability to take a loss and keep moving. It's the ability to not be greedy. It's the ability to follow the play. Get 100%, cut it, move, scale your account. And that's what we did. We've done that. We've consistently do that. And that part of us won't change. Will they have people that probably try to copy it? Of course. Can they be successful? Of course. But we gonna show it every week. That will always be what I feel will separate us from everybody else. Because the one thing that you cannot say is Trap don't scam nobody. Trap is transparent with everything that he does. And Trap does help people make money. And I do exactly what I say I'm doing. The same formula that's in my courses are the same formula I use to pick these stocks. The same formula that's in my options course is the same formula we use to make those plays. Every play that I show on here is the play I put in the recession portfolio. And so I felt like if we showed people that consistently, it would help people, it would give people the confidence to play the game. Because I truly feel that the stock market is the equalizer in the financial playing field. And so we wanted to lead by example. So what is one of the things we did? We said we'll take some profit from this options game and we'll buy a building. We'll take we'll take money from the options market and we'll do this. We'll grow this account to $10 million. Day by day, brick by brick, play by play. If it takes us 2 years, cool. If it takes us 3 years, cool. If it takes us 5 years, cool. We will not stop playing the game. Sooner or later, we're going to get hit with a recession. And guess what? We still going to be here playing the game. And our goal is to still print money in the options market and to still print money in the buy and hold market. That is our game. One of the most unique things we did was in 2022, when nobody was showing their account because the market was down, we printed $250,000 in the options market and we had a 16% return on our buy and hold portfolio. And we showed it on Trappin Tuesdays. So that was our goal. And that's what we got. Jose, I do want to say something before we go further about, I wrote this down earlier today, Jose. Okay, today, Ethereum ETFs posted a record net inflow, meaning money that went into it, of $333 million on Friday. This exceeds the previous record seen 2 weeks ago by 40 million. Total November inflows is 1.1 billion, also making that an all-time high. To put this in perspective, Bitcoin ETFs have now attracted 6.5 billion over the same amount of time. As a result, Ethereum and Bitcoin prices have rallied 44% and 36% last month alone, respectively. So, I will say this, bruh. This, and then XRP had a run up. Hey, the crypto people, y'all having y'all season. Y'all having y'all season. How my crypto people feel about this, Jose? Well, you one of them now. You one of them now, dog. How my crypto people feeling? And I want my crypto people to know this, man. Bro, it ain't stocks against crypto, y'all. It ain't stocks against crypto. It's all of them. It's all of them. Also, watch this, Jose. 54% of Americans believe the stock market will go higher over the next 12 months. That percentage has doubled over the last 2 years, according to the Confidence Board Consumer Survey. The difference between consumers expecting a very high versus a very low price over the next 12 months is 35%. This comes as the S&P 500 could post its first 30% annual gain since 1997. So the S&P hasn't returned 30% since 1997. Now, right now is at 27%. That means it's like 2 and some change away from a 30% return. Come on, Jose. All right, let's go 2-8. My dog been waiting for that. My dog like, nigga. All right, so Elon Musk loses the bid to get $56 billion payday package, bro. Reinstated. The CEO, Elon Musk, lost his bid to get his 2018 co-pay package reinstated on Monday when a Delaware judge upheld a prior ruling that the compensation plan improperly granted. The package was worth about $56 billion, was the longest compensation plan in U.S. history for a public company executive. Bro wanted $56 billion, cuz. My thing is, he not gonna take this lightly. He not gassed. He's not gassed about this, Jose.
How could they
what?
stop him from getting hit, you know what I'm saying, his money?
Well,
They tried last time.
so
Because like when you even got this up, I'm like confused at first. I was like,
they put a compensation plan in place. He has to hit certain metrics, right? And so, bro, like, I want my bread. Now, here's what I'm gonna tell you. The next time our Tesla option turns green, I'm getting out of it.
Why?
Huh? Yeah. I'm gonna get out of it.
Why?
I don't trust him. I don't trust him. Like, he the type of person that's like, oh, y'all, bet. You don't want to give me my money? Bet. Say less. I'm going to get my get back. He the type of person to get his get back. I don't need you to get your get back with my money. Somebody said he's electrified. I'm going, it's going to turn green. We got it till April. But when it turns green, I'm going to get out. And if it runs more, it's cool, but I don't trust the way he played the game. Y'all don't trust the way, shout out to Steve, because he got the perfect picture. I don't trust the way he played the game, dog. Like, he on some, oh, y'all don't want to give me my money? Okay. And before we know it, now the stock at $10. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be done sold 100 million worth.
Right, he opened up another business.
He done open up another, and then listen,
the robots.
SpaceX is his other company. It just got valued at, I think, $350 billion. Man, this dude crazy. I had that wrote down. I don't know what I did with it. I be hate when I have it wrote down and I don't do it. It's either 350 billion or 35 billion. It's one of them. It just got valued at that. Huh? Man, let me see. He's just about to do a tender offer. Watch this.
Why you looking that up?
350 billion, bro. I ain't tripping. That's the satellite company. Yeah, he got them out there. He got 1/3 of the satellites out there already. Yeah, bro. I'm straight. Like when that call turned green, I'm gonna probably get up out of there. I don't trust him. I don't trust what he's willing to do. Dude got another company that's worth $350 billion. They just did a tender offer. Bernard, tell him what a tender offer is. That's when we go get some more bread, basically.
I'm about to say, I ain't never heard of that, John.
So a tender offer is when you say, hey,
offer.
when you go to the people and say, hey, I want to get some bread because we're going to do some stuff to grow the company a little bit more. Now watch what happens when he take that company public. Because it's a separate entity from Tesla. Remember, he was taking Tesla money to put into that. Oh, I just read something the other day that said if Bill Gates would have never sold some of his Microsoft shares, he would be a trillionaire right now. He sold his shares in 1999. No, 2019. 2019. He sold like a bunch of his shares to do something with. You know, Bill Gates always trying to take over the world on the cool. Man, y'all don't know that. Y'all crazy. Like nobody don't own more land in America than Bill Gates.
I want you to watch the series Madness also.
I'm not watching that.
It's the old boy from Fear the Walking Dead,
I'm
but
not
it's
watching
basically about the corruption that goes on at super high levels.
I'm not watching that.
Hey, you gonna like it.
I'm not watching that.
Madness.
I'm not watching that. I can only watch one show at a time. I'm watching Yellowstone. After Yellowstone, I gotta go to landowner. Season 6. After that, I gotta go. I have enough capacity.
I feel you.
For one group of mindless activity. Right? One set of mindless activity at a time. I can't overindulge. Because now I'm not using my vessel for its uniqueness, Jose. You trying to create another leak.
Nah, what I'm trying to do is giving them these people understand. Sometimes we might talk about these shows, and they might want to sponsor. Just for us to mention them, because we do them anyway. This episode of Trappin' Tuesday brought to
Somebody
you
say 76 million shares. Tesla is always the most shortest stock, and people always lose. That's the thing about it. We put it up I think it was when the stock rallied. $5 billion in money was lost in one day. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and then once he take that company public, now he gonna have two companies public. Bro, Landman, there you go. I know it's something like that. Yeah, Landman. I gotta watch that. That's it. No. So what happens is the valuation doesn't. So Bernard, that's something we gonna do too. We gonna bring in an M&A once we get our structure all the way right. We're gonna bring in a business broker, and a business broker is gonna get. That's why Lashana and Bernard gotta make sure we got everything lined up, because they gonna come in. Well, me, Lashana, and Bernard gonna get everything lined, and they gonna give our business. They gonna say this is what your business is worth, as if you was gonna sell it. So you get a business broker to come evaluate the whole business. Now, to go public, you gotta go to what's called an underwriter. And I broke that down on a thing on the Patreon call. So what an underwriter does is an underwriter come in from JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, or Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs is my one. They'll come in and look at the entire business, top to bottom, pick the hood up. They going from the alternator to the rooter to the tooter, like we say in the hood. You hear me? And they say, hey, this is what this company is worth. So they say this company is worth, $350 billion, right? So then they're gonna say, okay, the company's worth $350 billion. How much of this company do you want to put on the market? And then you say how much you want to put on the market, and then from that point, they'll, depending on how much you want to put on the market, they'll say, okay, here's the shares. Shares will be this price. And then he'll say, okay, well, if the share's that price, I want to buy $3 billion worth of shares of this company at that price. And then, so now, once it goes to those people, it goes to the secondary market, which is the stock market. Once it goes on the market, we get to buy the shares. But once we get to buy the shares, the company no longer has anything to do with that, because now that money they got for the underwriting goes to them to build the business. So once the underwriter says this is how much the company is worth, they can say, okay, this is what the company is worth. Once they sell those shares, that money, the initial money goes to them, and then the shares now is on the market. The company don't get that money. That's why you see companies doing secondary offerings. So when a company does a secondary offering, remember I said, once they tell you how much the company is worth, and you say, I'm gonna put this much of the company on the market. So when you go do a secondary market, they say, okay, so let's say you take and put 50%, whiteboard. Whiteboard. Yeah, this was a good whiteboard moment. It's a good whiteboard moment. Great whiteboard moment. Great whiteboard moment. Great whiteboard moment. All right. Great whiteboard moment. All right. So let's say a company is worth $200 billion after underwriting. Right? And so let's say this is the company. And so this $250 billion. $200 billion for the whole company. This is everything. This is all the company assets. That's everything that the company has. Right? You with me on that, Jose? Y'all tapped in on that? All right, cool. So now what happens is the person says, how much of the company do you want to put on the market? You say, okay, check this out. I'm going to take half of it. Right? Now, what happens is this is 50% of the company. So this other 50% is not on the market, right? And so now they take that and say, okay, we'll break this down into, because you put this much, so now you got $100 billion on the market. That make sense? That make sense? And so now we'll take these shares, we'll take that $100 billion, and we'll take that and now break it down into pieces and give you a price. So let's say the price is $50. We'll just give an example of $50. Right? We'll just give an example of $50. So that $50 will give them $50 times whatever give you $100 billion. So you have 20 million shares. Right? So now here's what happens. Now the market cap, now watch this. The business is worth $200 billion. But they put $100 million on the market. Hear me here. So that means the public now gets to buy into $100 billion worth of the business. Does that make sense? So that $100 billion now becomes the market cap. Right? It becomes the market cap. Now, if this stock goes up $100, then this company now has a $200 billion market cap. The company is worth more than that, but the market cap of the company is worth $200 billion. But if the stock goes down to $25, then now the company has a $50 billion market cap because it lost half of its value. Does that make sense? Right? Shares times share price gives you a market cap. So now let's say the company says, you know what? We want to do a secondary offering where we put another 25% of the business out there. So that means of that $100 billion it had left, now you got $50 billion. You put that back on the market, and now what you've done is you've diluted the remaining shares because you just went and took some more money from the business. You took another piece of the business to put back on the market, so you've diluted the original shares. You've added more shares on the market. So because that 50 billion, the company get to take that 50 billion, put it in their pocket to grow the business. In exchange for that, you don't take on no debt, and you give the everyday person an opportunity to buy some more shares into your company. Does that make sense? So now what the owners do is, the owners say, the owner and the company becomes two separate entities. The owner and the business is two separate entities. So here's how people become billionaires in the market. Elon Musk says, well, I'm going to just use Mr. C. We're going to use Mr. C. So this is Mr. C's company. Mr. C say, all right, check this out. Because my company on the market, it's a $200 billion company, I already probably got some bread. So I'm going to go take 10 million of my dollars, and I'm going to invest $10 million of my own money into my stock. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay myself $1 million a year, but I'm going to compensate myself stock compensation based on company performance. So every time my company do well and I hit certain metrics, I'm going to write it out in my compensation plan. The board of directors got to approve it. And once they approve it, every time a stock does a certain thing, every time a company does a certain thing, every quarter or every year, I'm going to give myself 100,000 shares. That's the board of directors is the people who they say anything that you do in the company, it got to go through them. So it takes the CEO from a certain position. So if you want to raise the dividend, the CEO can't say, I'm about to raise the dividend. It got to go to the board of directors. If the CEO say, I want to give myself a raise, I can't just give myself a raise. It got to go to the board of directors. If the CEO say, we want to do a company buyback, we want to buy back 50 million shares, I can present it to the board of directors, and the board of directors say, okay, yes or no. This is why you see certain people like Nelson Peltz fight to get on the board. Because when they get on the board, they're going to bring other people with them so they can steal votes. And if they can take votes, that's called a hostile takeover. It's called a hostile takeover, which is why when Nelson Peltz tried to take over Disney, what Bob Iger, what he did was he got on TV and said, oh, we winning the proxy battle. He wasn't supposed to do that. But because he said that, he won over people like BlackRock, State Street, because they were like, oh, you already winning? Well, we going to go this way. Why? Because nobody want to be on the bad side of a hostile takeover. Because if you're on the bad side of the takeover, now I'm going to get you out of here. So what they did was, because he said that, they voted for him. But had he not said that, they wouldn't have voted for him. They would have voted for Nelson Peltz. Nah, they just say he wasn't supposed to do it. Well, you're not supposed to do it. But, I mean, it's Bob Iger. You've been in the game 20 years. Who gonna buck you? Disney is a staple of American culture, bro. So what happens with what? Nah, that's the business. It's still owned by the business. That's business money. It's independent of that.
But it don't have to be half. It could be whatever they
Whatever
choose,
you
right?
want. So watch this. When you do a secondary offering, you go to the board and say, hey, we don't want to take out a loan. We don't want to take out a loan. We don't want to go in debt. Let's do a secondary offering. So the board going to say, all right, how much you want to put out there? He can say 25%, how much money we need. And so the board, you go say, hey, I want to put 25% of the business out there. The board said, Okay. Everybody say aye, say aye. Everybody say nay, say nay. Now, the crazy part about having a board and being in your own company is if you don't have the right board, they can kick you out the company.
Mm-hmm.
They can kick you out the company. That's why I'm not putting none of y'all on the board. Not none, probably you, G. I don't know, you might be holding something in your heart.
You and Elite. Elite's on the board.
Elite's on the board.
Elise is on the board.
Leah not on the board either. No. Leah not on the board. Never.
It never works out in the movies.
It never works out. You ain't see the people in Succession fighting for that board seat? I'm putting Elise on the board. Elise on the board. You might try to get me from when I was choking you when we was kids. And we were choking me? All votes to vote Trap out? Now I'm sitting there like, George, you like, you ain't sitting on Succession? They thought the sister was in. They was all in. She was the last vote. They were like, what you doing? She was like, nay. Them boys was broke. What? Gave them their little bread and kicked them out. Yeah, gave them their little bread and kicked them out. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not giving none of y'all that. Yeah, I hear you, yeah. That's the right time to get me. I'm old, cuz. Hit with the eye. He think, you got a granddaughter now. You think about setting her up. No, I can set my granddaughter up. I get that nigga off the board.
He's laughing right now.
Yeah, that's that laugh. Like, you right, nigga. You better not put me on the board.
10 years from now.
Yeah.
Like, remember that Trappin?
He gonna be looking at his granddaughter like, yeah, I'm gonna get on that board. I'm gonna set you right, baby girl. They always plotting on Pharaoh, man. They always plotting on Caesar, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I hear you. You know what Bernard told me today? Bro, we can, it's $1 billion company. I said, yeah, he gotta go. He gotta go. He waiting to put that board together. I'm joking. But that's how I go though, y'all. Yeah, so watch when I say this. One of the easiest ways to become a millionaire is by investing in the stock market. And the reason being is because you get to invest in quality companies that people are dedicating their lives to building. And this is why I like founder-based companies. The reason why I like founder-based companies is because a founder is all in. This is why I like companies like Netflix. I like companies like, I'm not gonna lie, I like companies like Tesla. I like companies like Meta because they are founder-based. They still locked in. They wanting to die with the ship. They wealth attached to it. That's why I like Berkshire. They they tapped in. A founder-based company, bro, he all in. Mark Benioff, Salesforce, he all in. He all in. He tied to it. His money tied to it. His wealth tied to it. Everything tied. He gonna do everything. He gonna go down with the ship. I want that. My dog, Ian is my dog, but I knew for a fact Mark Zuckerberg wasn't gonna let Apple, because Tim Cook ain't a founder. He's a position CEO. Mark, I built this from the ground up, my dog. Stop playing on me. Netflix, Reed Hastings, bro, I built Amazon. What? Now, Jeff did something great. What Jeff did was he stepped down from CEO, but then still kept himself on a board. That's clutch. That's clutch. I've taken this company as far as I could take it. I'm going to put somebody else as the CEO who's been with me for a long time, but I'm going to put myself on a board and be a chairman. So I still got your ear. Hey, don't do that. That's a stupid mistake. I would never do that. That's when you start having the if I was you conversations. If I was you, if I was still the CEO, I wouldn't. That means don't do that. Don't forget who started this. That's what that means. You not being on the board, cuz. You out of here. You out of here, cuz. You out of here, cuz. None of y'all ain't getting board seats, bro. None of y'all. Like y'all know right now. Don't ask me for it. I'm bringing in a whole new team just for the board. I think I rock with Sean. I think Sean will make it. Sean, you could be on the board, bro. I think I can rock. Sean, you could be on the board. Now, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what's about to happen to me tonight. Let me tell you what's going to happen to me tonight. LaShawna going to text me. Leon, you really want to put me on the board? No. It don't change. The tone don't change. I'm going to put it in all caps. No. Sean could be on the board. Because you attached to Jose. Yeah. Not in the back, not like that.
Wait,
not like
Sean
that.
could be on the board.
Now here's why. I'm gonna tell you why.
But my son
Sean got his mama blood. He got his mama blood. That means he'll go against you every now and then. Look what Sean said. You got a point? You got a point, Trap? You got a point. I don't like that nigga 70% of the time.
Well, he ain't gonna be on my board.
But that's how this work, y'all. That's how this work. I hope y'all got good clarity from this. I hope this was a great whiteboard moment right here, man. This is how the game works, man. So, all right, let's hurry up, man. Let's get to what we got going. Jose, how we feeling, bro? This turned out to be a good show, Jose.
Yeah, everybody loving the little whiteboard moment.
How we feeling? How we feeling in the chat? How we feeling in the chat, Jose?
They loving the whiteboard moment. They talking about they ready for the clip. They need a clip for that.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all watching it live. Hit the rewind.
Oh, I will say this, Jose. We gotta put timestamps, bro, because people be saying,
yeah, we
gotta go back to timestamps, dog.
We do them all the time. We gotta put them in there. I got y'all.
Yeah, the people I've been reading that, like, bro, they really calling you by name, like Jose. Where is the timestamps?
Yes.
I'm like, I'm glad they know not to call me. That's Jose. All right, let's go a little further. 2 days. Let's run through some stuff. All right, we could do that next week. Go a little further. All right, so watch this. A new ETF is about to explode. Vista Shares is launching its first ETF providing pure exposure to the artificial intelligence super cycle. It's going to be a pure, I think I had it in here. I wrote it down. I was moving so fast. Damn, I forgot to get the rest of it. I had the name of the ETF too. Damn. I had the name of the ETF. Damn, I hate when I miss it. But this is gonna be a pure play ETF. Now, here's what I will say, y'all. Like, I just was talking to B today, and I said, bro, like, we got. And I said this, and I think everybody that has a business, you at some point you need to carve out a pocket of your business where you bring in somebody that specializes in optimizing artificial intelligence. If you're an entrepreneur or an inspiring entrepreneur in 2025 and moving forward, if you have a business that you are running, ground up, you get into it, you grassroots, you should have one, your focus should be on structure. 2, you need to have a section of your business that is dedicated, payroll, to somebody that's doing artificial intelligence. But no, I want you to do something for me right quick. Look up what would that payroll start at? Just say something like artificial intelligence specialist or something like that. And LaShawna, no, you can't go learn it. She be like, Trap, I can really go learn about. No, No. No. You are chief of staff, fam. You know, I can go take a course and I can go study for 4 years and learn it. Yeah, and she just be like, no. Now she walking around with 7 heads. Like, what you doing, hell? You not on the board. Stop. All right. AI engineer, 130K. Machine learning from 65 to 160.
That's a run.
To 335.
That's a run. 160 to 335.
God dang. What they do?
AI research science?
Man, they making up stuff, man.
Yeah, I'm about to say, all them joints
What's
sound
the
like
difference?
the same job.
So what's the difference between an AI engineer and an AI research? See, that's what I'm telling you. When the world, no, that's the scientist.
Right.
So this is what happens. When the world evolves, the world starts creating jobs for where it's going.
I'm the AI conductor. What? What does that mean?
The AI engineer is the one that built it from scratch. So let's write this down because we're going to need one of them. AI engineer is the coder. What's the next one? The AI scientist? Machine learning engineer. What do you do, Bernard? That nigga the same nigga, man.
First thing he said, that's similar.
He the same one. That nigga do the same thing.
Y'all too scientific, bruh. That's the same joint.
So the engineer is probably the person that builds it out, right?
Like, what's the difference between the police and the officer? Y'all the same joint.
Nah, the police got a gun.
The officer got a gun.
The officer got a... It's a big difference. One shock you, one key. It's a big difference, cuz. It's a big old difference, cuz. One see you to the casket, one see you to the emergency room. It's a big difference, cuz. All right, so what the other one is? Then you got the scientists. So one get paid 130, one get paid from 150 to 330, and then one get paid mid 100. So as an entrepreneur, do not go to Fiverr looking for an AI specialist.
Bro, all you gotta do is go to ChatGPT and say, hey, how can I be an AI specialist?
Yep.
Break down, boom.
And they're gonna give you that generic answer. And you're gonna put that on the application. You're gonna come to the job and you're gonna get fired.
Put them prompts
people
in.
gonna sue your ass.
All you doing is putting prompts in the office.
The people gonna sue your ass for messing up their equipment.
I'm conducting AI. I'm putting prompts in all over the place.
So listen, as a new entrepreneur, you should be focusing on setting up at least a salary of $150,000, because you're gonna need that, because they're gonna help 10x your business. They're gonna help 10x your business. They're gonna help 10x your business. Now the problem is ChatGPT gonna work, but you're gonna need somebody to go deeper. You're gonna need somebody to like, I hate when Jose put Wallstreet Trappin in there. I'm like, bro, stop doing that.
I told Bernard that. I said, yo, ChatGPT no trap voice now.
That dude, I be like, bro, stop doing that. You done put 50 prompts in there for me in one day. What's good, family? I said, what the hell?
Look, at first he was real corny. He got you down.
Yeah, I say, bro, stop giving them people my, you know what I'm saying? Because they learning you. And they're gonna create a robot that's gonna be, what's good, family? And I'm gonna throw some water on it.
Wazab.
I'm gonna throw some water on it. They ain't waterproof. It's still a robot. It's still it's a certain kind of
He
water.
said I'm gonna throw water on
Throw
it.
some acid on it. See what it What's the yeah, we gonna, all right. So let's go a little further, man. Let's go a little further. Nope. They got one more I want to do with no, they got one I want to do, Tootie. They got one that says investing. No. We'll do that next week. They got one that should say investing in 2024. Did we have that one? All right. There we go. I want to show y'all something right quick, and then we'll get to this next week. So watch this. All right, hold up. I bought 3 of his courses. Wait, go back. Go down, Jose. Somebody say, hey, moderators. I just caught that, Jose. Go back. Hey, moderators, please let Trap know I bought 3 of his courses on Black Friday, and it's the best investment I ever made. That jumping off the porch. Come on, Jose. How you missed that? See, that's why you don't get the board seat. This is why you don't get on the board seat right there, because you're going to miss that on purpose. You're going to miss that on purpose.
Because we got people saying, with the robot say, wah.
Bro, there's no other community like the Trappers, dog.
Oh,
There's no
man.
other communities like the Trappers, man. Jose, why you ain't pin that? Hey, moderators, there you go. Come on, I caught that. You know what thing, bro? Like, we like all of our courses, and we go in them with high quality, not just information, but like execution, principles, the way we teach. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just, you can tell that it's not just like recycled information. It's energy. It's easy to learn from. You know what I'm saying? And because I wanted to teach the way I like to learn. Bro, I got an 11 o'clock flight tomorrow. This is crazy. Anybody in San Diego in the chat? Who in San Diego? We got some people in San Diego? We got somebody in San Diego in the chat? If we got somebody in San Diego in the chat, tomorrow I'm going to be in San Diego, man. It's my first time ever going to San Diego, Jose.
Oh, word? Okay.
It's my first time going to San Diego, man. So I'll be in San Diego from Wednesday to Sunday. Be in San Diego. Go and learn. Go and learn.
That's good.
Yep, man. So we'll be in San Diego, man.
I'm going to get my tan.
How the weather is in San Diego? Is it breezy right now? Is it cool? Do I need to bring sweats? What I need to bring? Sweats? Do I need to bring what I need to bring, y'all? I need to bring sweats. I need to bring what I need? Talk to me. Shut up. I'm always in Houston, shoot. You and the team are blessed. You. Thank you, family. Me and my husband, for sure. I won't go to, no, I ain't gonna say that. It's cold in San Diego? God.
It said 77 clear skies, it gets cold at night.
77 clear skies, it get cold at night, drop to the 40s. Okay, cool, so I can wear like joggers. 77 ain't bad, that's good. It ain't cold as hell, we be like, what, 50?
Bro, I'm bundled up right now. 50?
Your
Bruh,
old ass.
It's in the 40s.
And you wonder why I ain't had the heaters on here. See? You got long johns on? Yeah. All right, let's get to it. So, you can worry, and we wrote this out, man. You can worry or you can build wealth. So here's what happened, and this is why I wanted Tudor to do this one, and we'll get the rest of them next week. Watch this. You can worry or you can build wealth. What people have been worried about this year, a looming recession, a stock market crash, high inflation, Federal Reserve, the election, political chaos, the national debt, bear market, high interest rate, housing crash. Now, if you've been in a Patreon, we've navigated all this noise, and from the beginning of the year, I said, Jose, we're not getting no recession this year. We're not getting a recession in an election year for sure. Despite all of that, the stock market has returned 27%, almost 28%. I want you to understand that you got to ignore what other people be saying and keep playing the game. You got to love the game. Because here's what people going to say. Man, a crash coming. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to sit there on the side and wait till the crash come. I'm going to build my money up so when the crash come, I can take advantage of that too. So if you're a bear, you've had 1 or 3 pockets this year to make money. If you're a bull, you had 9 months to make money. Some people made money in both. We dabbled a little bit, but my thing is, you win more money than you lose. That's why I tell people all the time, I am a person that is always optimistic about the market. But even in my optimism, I understand that there's going to be some downturns that I got to navigate. Now, what if you somebody, and I put this on Instagram on my stories, they had the dude, Jim Lebenthal, right? Jim Lebenthal. So Jim is invested in this company called Cleveland Cliffs, right? The company's down 37%. He been invested in the company all year. And I said, these are the people who are navigating and managing your portfolio. Now, all these companies in the world, and he bold enough to say, and I'm not getting out of it. He said, I'm not going to let Josh Brown and I'm not going to let you tell me I need to get out of this company. No. The performance of the company is telling you get out. You are losing people's money. How can you be dedicated to a company that's down 37% and the market is up 28%? Just tell me. How? How can I trust the fact that you going to do what's right with my money? Trap capital, family. Former Jim, 100%, man. I be like, Jim, what are you doing? He loved this company, Cleveland Cliffs. Now, watch this. The company is down 37% this year. That means the company probably needs about a 60% return just for him to break even. The 37% don't get you to even. You need about a 60% return to get back even. Just to get even. It's not a tech company. So where you going to get 60% in 1 year? So now that means just on that one company alone, it's going to probably, you need about 3 or 4, what you need? You need 59% to break even on that company. And you got that in my portfolio saying you're going to hold on to it. The company probably ain't up 59% in 3 years. So now I got to wait for, why is this in my portfolio? But yeah, you talking about it doesn't, this company, I love the company, and you throwing out a bunch of hypotheticals. You throwing out a bunch of hypotheticals, bro. Like, and this what I be wanting us to, and I don't got nothing against former Jim. I'm just saying these are the type of people who are having access to your money and they're getting you an 8% return in the market of 28%. No, Cleveland Cliffs didn't. They got a deal for another company. And that's what the whole thing was about them buying U.S. Steel. About U.S. Steel buying them. It's a steel industry, yeah. I'm like, former Jim, what are we doing here? And for us as investors, I want us to understand, too, that there are people like that who are buying stocks on your behalf in your 401k, in your annuity in your retirement account. I want everybody to go look at their retirement account today or in the morning and go see what the performance of your retirement account is. You know right now that the market is up 27%. I'm not saying that they're not going to have some people that's not beating the market. I'm saying I want you to go look at your account in the morning and say, okay, as of today, the market is up 28%. What is the performance on my account? And then here's what I want you to do. If you're beating the market, I then want you to take away the fees that you got to pay for them doing it, and then the taxes you're going to pay. And that's what I want you to base. I want you to ask yourself this question. Are you willing to give somebody that percentage of your money just because you're too lazy to learn? I want you to ask yourself that question. Are you willing to give somebody that percentage of your money because you're too lazy to learn? Now look at this. Somebody said something. Alandis Phillips said, in my 401k, I'm up 17% year to date. Now I'm not judging or criticizing. The market is up 27%. You say 28. His retirement or 401k or her retirement or 401k is up 17%. So that means the market is outperforming that account by 10%. And then that person has to now pay the fees for that as well. So now that 17% probably goes to about 12. Somebody else, Queen Bacon, said, I'm up 17.80%. Somebody said, I'm up 42%. So you doing good if you're doing that. Somebody said, I'm up 17% year to date since 2021. Look, I'm up 26%. I'm up 17%. I'm up 18%. I'm up 18%. I want y'all to look at that. My 2050 target fund is up 18%. I'm up 15%. I'm going to tell you why. I'm up 42% my Roth IRA with VOO alone. So that's you by yourself. Okay, so that's not nobody else. How you up 42% in the VOO? That don't make sense. Hold up. That can't be right. No, that's not year to date. Yeah, that's probably overall because the market did give you a positive return last year because the VOO mimics the market. So you're looking at 1 year. Go look at your year to date. It's impossible for you to be up 42% in the VOO year to date if the market is up 27%. So just look at the numbers, y'all. 31%, not bad. That's good because you're beating the market. Buy and hold, 34, 28, 47, that's good. 19, I'm down 7K for the year. Patreon, I'm talking about y'all looking at your retirement or your Roth that the people doing for y'all, family. I'm up by 14%. I'm up 16%. I'm up 23% with a 60-40 stocks and bonds. I'm up 16% in my 401k. Year to date, I'm up 26%. You feel me? 20% buy and hold, 26%. I'm up 15%. Right? I'm up 3% in my 401k. And we not here to judge. We not here to judge. Hold up, Jose. Nat gave us a chat. Nat, we down to $50.
This, she said, happy episode.
Ain't no happy episode. Where we get $50 from?
We just started. We three in.
You feel me? And I just want us to see that, y'all. Again, I'm not judging anybody. We not judging anybody. I want you to look at that. And now here's the thing. 20% return is not bad, but you paying somebody to underperform. That's what we saying here. Yes, the 20% is better than being in a bank. 100%. The 20%, you didn't lose the money. We 100% love that. But what about the 8% that we leaving on the table? Now watch this. That 20%, now, watch this. Now, you got to pay them they fee, whatever that is, whatever the fees is. That comes out of that. And then you got to pay the taxes. No, if you lose the money, yeah. You got to read the writing, because some of them, even if you lose money, you got to pay them. That's why I like Warren Buffett, because he said if we don't make you no money, we don't get paid. Somebody said, I'm seeing an average of 18% in my 401k. Now, here's what I want y'all to go do. Go look at your 2022 performance when the market was down 16%. Look, somebody said I'm up 23% in my Roth IRA, and I'm up 23% in my Roth IRA and 8% in my 401k. Carolina Blue, you doing that yourself. That ain't the people. I know you. Look, somebody said I'm outperforming them on both of my accounts. And that's comparing it to that. Look at that. The fees are 10% or more. Look, somebody said I have a great tax strategy, but the fees be eating me up. So that's all I wanted to do, y'all. I'm not trying to shame nobody. Please don't think that. My thing is, we got to have these truthful conversations. Now, Tootie, go to the recession portfolio for me right quick. Go to the buy and hold one. Go to the year-to-date return. So year-to-date, from January 3rd to now, this is not a year-to-year. This is from year-to-date. From January to now, we up 60%. Buy and hold. I don't got to pay no fees. All I got to do is pay taxes at the end of the year, capital gains. And watch this. If I hold it a little bit into next year, I can write some of it. It's going to go down a little further. Like, I hold it to like January 30th, at least 5 of them get offset. Because I bought, I added some as soon as I got on. I just want us to see that. 60% year-to-date. Managed it myself, didn't have to pay nobody. I don't mind giving Uncle Sam his at the end. We come up with some stack strategies, we can work our way around that too. But I'm just saying, think about that, y'all. Think about you up 7%, 10%, 9%. Think about being up 15%, 18%. I just want us to think about that. I'm not telling you what to do or not to do. I'm saying what happens when you dedicate yourself to learning this game, even if you don't even get in the options game. What happens if you learn this game? You say, you know what, y'all? I got this. Or I challenge every last one of y'all to do this. I challenge you to say, you know what? I'm going to start my own account, and I challenge you next year. So if you're going to still use them, that's cool, but I challenge you to start your own account where you putting maybe $100, $50. And don't look at the money, we look at the percentages. And I guarantee you can beat the market. I guarantee you can beat, if you look at Trappin Tuesdays every week, you can beat the market. You join a Patreon, you getting lottery picks twice a week. Companies that I've already researched. I'm not trying to tell you to do that. Get the Wall Street Trappin course. Learn what it looks like to find a great, like, that's what I want y'all to see in this game, y'all. All right, let's go to 1-800, man.
Before that, though, shout out to Pablo Cordova.
Shout out to Pablo Cordova. We appreciate you, family.
Salute.
Let's go, man.
Thanks, Trap, for all the education, man. Appreciate you. Thank you, Jose, for picking my question. My question is, Trap, you just recently did a video on the fourth quarter and how September is always the worst month. And with this new year coming up, how would you play each quarter to build up for the year? That's my question. I appreciate you, man. It won't take much time when I get back to work.
I could tell he was at work, too. My dog got the sniffles. It's kind of chilly out there, you hear me? Appreciate your question, fam. So we are going into the new year. Once we empty the recession portfolio out, one of the things is I may have like 3 stocks that I go with out the gate just to get the account going, just to get the portfolio going. But I kind of try to check the temperature of, I'm definitely going to wait till like once Trump gets sworn in to see, you know, I'm kind of right now researching a lot of his policy. I'm doing a lot of homework on that right now to see what's the best way to navigate moving forward. I got to look at the stat on it. There's a certain stat on the first, the third, the first year and the second year, the third year, the fourth year. There's a stat on that for the market. I got to go look it up. I had it before. I got to redo it. But I'm not going to rush to make plays. I'm going to take my time to navigate to see, like, because here's the thing. We see him positioning certain things. It's once he gets sworn in, like, what are some of the things he's going to go all in on? And so that's what I'm kind of waiting on. I want to see what he's going to do. That first quarter going to tell me a lot how he navigating, and then I'll move from there. So definitely, if you're in the Patreon, I'm going to definitely be and the Trappers Anonymous, I'm going to definitely be putting some game on what I've been researching, because that's what I try to do. I try to study for what's ahead, and try to navigate that space that's coming. So we can be ready for it. So I can help you, me, and all of us, you know, benefit and make some money no matter who's in the market. So let's go, man.
What's up, Trap? What's up, Trappers? This is Kiki from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Thank you, Jose, for taking my question. Trap, I want to thank you for guiding us on this journey. You know, now we own our own parking spots, thanks to you. Offsetting them taxes, you know. But my question is, how did you build a mentality to not feel guilty for not taking funds out of your account or your portfolio when things were going on or happening in life? Or did you take from your account or your portfolio? Also, I want to let you know, I did get out of that AT&T in my son's custodial account.
Thank you.
I haven't entered anything else. I know you said Walmart, but I really want to go aggressive in his account since he's only 4. And it will help if it did come with dividends, but if it didn't, it doesn't matter because he's so young. But I was looking for your guidance and your help about that too. Also, once again, appreciate you. We trapping in the fort.
Oh, shout out to the parking lot pimping. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to the parking lot pimping, you hear me? So first, man, thank you so much for tapping in. Thank you for, rocking with it. Y'all be thanking me, but I be thanking y'all. Like, this show really highlights what I do because I get to have fun up here. But also, people in the different communities, I get to, I watch y'all. I be listening to y'all in the chat. Y'all be going crazy. So one, I took money out of my account one time, and that was maybe like last year when I went on a trip to Aruba. Was that Aruba? Was that Aruba, cuz? Yeah, that was Aruba. I took $36,000 out and got it right back from a Google Play. So I got it right back. And that was the one time I treated myself. I don't feel guilty about not taking money out of my account because I look at the account as, if I take from it, I'm taking away from my net worth, and I gotta put it back, right? And so what we do know is kind of like a bank account. When you take money out the bank account, now you gotta put that money back and then put some money on top of it. How hard is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna take this money out. So now you gotta put that money back, and then you gotta continue doing what you was doing already. That's hard. So for me is, let me not take the money out because I get excited by seeing my money growing. And that's what fuels me to keep it doing. So I understand that life happens and sometimes there are situations for certain people. For me, I was always disciplined enough to figure out other ways. I never wanted to mess with that money. You know what I'm saying? I never wanted to mess with that money, man. Because that playing catch-up game, catch-up mustard. Come on, y'all missed it, Jose. You missed it, cuz. I missed it again, dog. God damn, dog. You missed it, bro. Come on, man. Hey, Jose, that's why I ain't putting you on the board, dog, because you just don't be tapped in, dog. You just don't be tapped in. You just don't be tapped in. You just don't be tapped in, dog. But that's it for me. That double up is hard. You know what I'm saying? And so I kept myself in that perspective, and now it's just, I'm locked all the way in. And as far as the custodial account, hell yeah, like, he's so young, you don't have to really focus on dividends right now. But if you do focus on dividend, it's cool at 4, he got a lifetime to double down on him. You know what I'm saying? So you can't go wrong either way. But I wouldn't really be focused. Like with my daughter account, like she give it dividends, we reinvest them, but that wasn't my focus. My focus was growth. You know what I'm saying? My focus was growth. Now, she do got companies like, what people don't know, NVIDIA pays a small dividend, like Meta pays a dividend, Apple pays a dividend. So she has those companies. But yeah, I don't think you should focus on them, but if they do present them to you, you cool. Focus on growth over there. Thank you for getting out the AT&T play. You hear me? I appreciate you for getting out that. You hear me? But AT&T did just put out a thing, and we're going to talk about it next week, where they are expecting to have about $180 million in free cash flow by 2027. Say they betting a lot on 5G, but I read somewhere where people on 6G right now. So that's a whole nother. They got to catch up. Mustard. Come on, man. You sleeping on me, Jose. Come on, man. Come on.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Come on.
Some other time.
Talking about they in a bind, my dog. All right, let's go, man.
Hello, Trap. This is Douglas from Florida. Thank you for all you do. And my quick question is, in your options masterclass, you used Apple as an example, and then you did a 10-year annual return, and Apple had a 28% at the time. And then you did a math and divided the 28 by 2, and then you got 14%. And then you did an increment by 1, which gave you 15% as a formula you use for the in and out the money. My main question is, do we do the same math for every other company? For example, let's say NVIDIA, I'm just speaking like randomly, NVIDIA has a, let's say 35% 10-year annual return. Do we also divide that by 2 and then do the increment by 1? Just the stuff you did on the Guru Focus. That's what I want to know. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Shout out my guy, man. Shout out my guy. So remember, we did the increment of 1 to round it up. if we think about that. Remember, we want to round it up to that number. And I can't give away the class, but you did it right. That breakdown is good. But we did the increment of 1 to give us a whole number, right? We don't want to have like the 14. So we'd rather go 15, 20, or 30, right? We don't want to have a 14, or we don't want to have a 13. We don't want to have like an 11. So we rounded up to that whole number to give us that increment of 5 so we can move. That's why we rounded it up, big brother. I appreciate you, man. I like when the fellas in the chat, man. My fellas in the chat. He surprised me. He in Florida. I thought he was about to say like Jamaica or something. I thought he was about to give me Nigeria or something, man. Florida popping down there, you hear me? And it looks sunny where he was at. It don't look gloomy. Cold is gloomy. He like got a t-shirt on with sunglasses. That's good weather. That's good weather. Let's go, family.
Hey, Trap, what's up? I'm back.
Look at Miguel.
So on last Trappin Tuesdays, or the one after that, you said that since November 6th, Election Day, the financials and consumer cyclicals have been on an uptrend. Should I still get in an options play in those two sectors since it's still running up, or should I just wait?
Shout out to Miguel. So first of all, Miguel not at work. He not sliding in chairs. He in a car. Come on, Miguel. And his dog. What you doing in the dog, bro? You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Yeah, so Miguel, that's I'm not gonna tell you to get in the options play right there. But what I will say is, that was him, Sir James? That was him? He said, I'm in boring Cheyenne, Wyoming. Damn. What the hell you doing in Wyoming, bro? That was in Montana. Well, he trying to beat taxes. He think he's slick. He hit us with the Wyoming play. You can't carry a gun in Wyoming? Man, you lying. What you do with the coyotes?
Y'all got a conversation talking about guns and coyotes. Y'all tired. Y'all tired, bro.
They got coyotes in Wyoming, dog. Ain't no way in the hell I'm in somewhere they got coyotes.
This remind me of a high
And I heard coyotes is big. Yeah, they say coyotes is big. So
They
what am
not
I?
bigger than a wolf. See, look at y'all got me in this.
Ain't nothing bigger there. Wolf is different. Listen, I saw a wolf and knew I ain't want no trouble. I said, oh, that's a wolf. Yeah, like a wolf is a wolf. It's like you know when a wolf, you know that's a wolf. That ain't no coyote. That's a wolf. Wolf to be. I saw this thing on Instagram that I want to go to. It was a cabin, glass cabin, and they had the wolves outside.
I saw something with the glass joint, but then Freaky Jason man be out there.
They had
If I
like
see
6
him-
wolves. And I said, that look nice.
As soon as I watch a scary movie and I look.
Anyway, let me get at it, man. So, Miguel, so yes, before you just jump in the option play in there, I want you to understand why you're getting the play. Is the market rewarding the financials, and is the market rewarding in 100% they are. But remember, if you go look at the XLF ETF, it's performing well, but it's not a mover. So if you play it safe right there, that's cool. If you want to go individual, then you got to understand, hey, bro, that's my charger. That's my charger, cut. So So be mindful of that. And I broke that down in the Patreon call, why I went a certain way when we went financials, right? So stick to the formula, but yep, I do not mind you making that option play in either one of those sectors if you are following the formula and you find the play that fits our criteria. Let's go, man. All right, man. So I ain't gonna keep y'all long, man. We 3 hours and 23 minutes in. Tootie finally got a break. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all know how we is about them charges, bro. Listen, charges, lighters. People don't play behind stuff like that, man. You feel me? Don't get me started. Don't make me expose you to these people. Don't make me expose you to these people. Let me tell y'all something about George. Since you want to bring it up. Let me tell you something about George, y'all. George is not a thief. But if you leave a quarter around him, it's gone. If you leave, bro, listen, you can leave $1 million around him. He will not touch a dollar. I will trust him with cash. Them 50 cent, them 75 cent, bro, he gonna kill you, bro. Bruh, I done left money around this dude, and it's okay. But he used to go in my car and take my change, bro. Nah, years ago. Bro, no, bro, this dude will take all the change out your cup holder. In your car, bro, I would be like, bro, like I would go like, bro, where's my change, bro? Like, and I had a little crown bag every day. But I can have my check, my cash, 2,000, 5,000 right there. Bro, I'm not even worried about him touching it. Let me leave 2 quarters and 5 dimes. That man got shiny object syndrome, bro. That's why he can't be on the board. He can't, that dude, bro, he will, listen, he will take my change, bro. I hated that. It used to drive me. Like, you know the last nerve? Like, it's the last nerve. Listen to me. My auntie used to say something that was real funny to me. And I'm not going to say the whole thing, but she said when you shave or something, there's always one hair. He pull it. he pull it. I'm going to leave it at that. There's always the one hair that just you can't. He will, that's the hair he pulls. When he steal my change, he pulled the hair. I used to be like, bro, stop. Stop. Anyway, so, man, so we love y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. I hope everyone had always have an amazing time with y'all. As we grow, as we get better, we cannot do this without y'all. I want you to understand that. We cannot do this without y'all. There is no Trappin Tuesday. There is no Wall Street Trapper. There is no Wall Street Looks Like Us Now. There is none of that without you all. We grow with you all. We thank y'all for having us in y'all homes each and every Tuesday. We thank y'all for having us in y'all homes for these holidays when we do these special episodes. And we just want to say we thank y'all. In order to win at this game, you got to love this game. You can't treat this game like a gamble. You got to treat this game like an investment because every investment pays off. The only investment that does not pay off is the investment you did not do the homework on. And so each and every Trappin Tuesday, we want to give you access to wealth. We want to help you get access to freedom. Most importantly, we want to give you access to legacy. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper, from myself and my team. We love y'all. Listen, we still got the code on the merch. 12 o'clock tonight, the code will end. Code G and the and sign M40. G and M40. You get 40% off on the merch. We love it, we love it, we love it. Get the Donald, how to invest in the Donald Trump market, get that ebook. If you want to come join the Patreon, y'all know, man, we getting to it. You know what I'm saying? You want to come join Trappers Anonymous, we get to it. Also, don't forget, man, Jose is dropping something every couple days from the audio. Make sure you look at the Wall Street Trapper YouTube and download it, send them out, man. With that being said, man, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Man, y'all have a good night.